light. If you are catching this after the live, please take a look at the description box below. That is where I put my timestamps. Today we're going to be going from Aries to Pisces, taking a look at love predictions for your greatest and highest good. I recommend taking a look at your rising sign, your moon sign, your sun sign, and your Venus sign to try to get a better gauge on whatever it is that spirit is trying to bring forward towards you for your greatest and highest good. Come with an open heart and open mind. Again, description box is where you will find the timestamps and how you can contact me. We're live right now. We're waiting a few minutes for people to trickle in. Waiting for some folks to come in. As you're coming in, do not forget to hit that like button. Do not forget to head on down to the comments down below and say what's up. Let's talk for a little bit before it's time to get to the reading. Let's talk for a little bit. Oh, we already got cards flying out, guys. Speaking of flying, I got some doves flying around my window. 6 of Cups action. Oof. And there's 6 people in here, so 2 sixes. 2 sixes. Interesting. Hey guys, come on in, head on down to go over to where the like button is, hit that like button, and head on down to the comments down below and say hello. Hello. Hey Tam Tam, how are you doing today? How are you today? Thank you so much for joining me. I do appreciate you as always. We're just giving people a little bit of time to come on in. Hello, Rosanna. Earth Ray? Wait, have I seen you on Instagram? I feel like I've seen you on Instagram. Hello, welcome to this live if this is your first live. We're just waiting a few minutes for people to trickle in. Thank you so much for joining me. We're going to get started at 5 minutes in. We're going to go from Aries to Pisces. Hello, Frankie. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to Frankie. Everybody head on down to the comments down below and say happy birthday, Frankie. Today is an amazing day. One of our it's a 111 right now, as I'm looking up at the count for you, Frankie, right as I was saying happy birthday and about to introduce you. But one of our light crew members in the house, it's his birthday today. So everybody head on down to the comments down below and say happy birthday, Frankie. Happy birthday, Frankie. Look, it's already happening. Frankie, you're going to get shouted out. The shout outs are going to continue after this posts and gets published way after the live. You're going to be getting shout outs for your birthday. So happy birthday. Thank you for joining me on your birthday, taking your time out. Thank you so much for joining me, everyone's. And then of course, once we get to the Aries sign, I'm going to shout you out again. All right. So guys, thank you so much for joining me. I do need to ask you a favor. Can you head on over to the like button? You being down in the comments down below does get the algorithm kind of warmed up to us having fun here, but definitely hitting that like button is even more of a push for the algorithm to get notifications out to everyone. Hey, Farah. Farah says happy birthday to all of the Aries in the house. Hey, Zach, happy birthday. Thank you for saying happy birthday to Frankie. Thank you for joining me here. I'm seeing a lot of new folks here today, which is awesome. I've been doing a lot of promotion on Instagram, so I feel like come on over to YouTube, guys. We have a lot of fun over here. All right, guys, we're going to get started 5 minutes in. I was so excited coming in today to today's live. I just felt giddy and happy and extra smiley. So what a great energy to be in. Hey, Tam Tam, I need your permission to do so, but do you mind if I put you as a moderator for today? I'm going to actually have to click on your name and select you as a moderator. And with that comes a little bit of responsibility in that if you see any haters in the house, you can give them a chance or two. But if you see any haters you already understand my value system and what we're working towards here on this channel. But If you don't mind, I'd like to make you a moderator so you can put people on mute and time them out for 24 hours. Awesome. Let's go and do that. I do Cancer. I'm gonna go from Aries to Pisces. So if you can't stay, then you can definitely catch this live after it posts in a couple of hours. But just give me a second. Add as moderator. All right. I don't know if anything happens on your end, but it literally just said Tam Tam's now moderator. Hello, full of life. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. What is it? That's some song. That's from some song. All right, guys, let's go ahead and get started. Listen, welcome everybody on this Tuesday. I love doing lives on Tuesdays. Tuesday's a very, very lucky day for me. So if you, Rosie Poo's in the house. Hello, Rosie. So if you're feeling lucky, let's do this. I mean, hell, it doesn't matter if you're feeling lucky or not. I'm feeling lucky. So we're going to tap in for everyone's greatest and highest good. We're going to be going from Aries to Pisces, taking a look at love predictions. Taking a look. I feel like I'm projecting extra loud. So if you guys need to turn me down, turn me down. I'm not going to mess with my microphone at all. But if y'all need to turn me down, I'm feeling super hyped. Let's go all of these planets in Aries. Let's go. Speaking of which, let's get to Aries right now. Aries in the house. Thank you so much for joining me. Happy birthday to all the Aries that are watching this week. For the rest of your birthday season, head on down to the comments down below. Everyone in the house, head on down to the comments down below and say happy birthday to one of our channel members, Frankie, Franky. Frankie. Say happy birthday to Frankie, guys. It is his birthday. He's a channel member. He's pretty cool guy. Pretty cool guy. All right. It's probably because he's Canadian, eh? Them Canadians are pretty cool guys. I've never met a Canadian on TV who hasn't seemed to be pretty cool. But here, everyone's welcome. Thank you so much, Aries, for joining me. We're taking a look from Aries to Pisces. Love predictions. Something called me to pull out the Kipper deck for you guys today. So let's see what that's all about. All right. For Aries, greatest and highest good. What is Kipper trying to bring towards you? Love predictions. Sun, moon, rising, and Venus. Here we go. What do we got? It says community. Hell yeah. Oh, you're driving right now? Oh my goodness. Boy, if you don't. Community, just listen to my voice. You don't need to watch anything, Frankie. I want you to watch the road. Thank you for the sticker. Community, look at that. 39. Your love life is getting, so it's like, it's almost like it's coming to, I'm hearing, come together right now over me. Doom, 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 doom. Shh. Doom, doom, doom. So was that Rolling Stones and Michael Jackson, right? But I'm kind of getting, so that could be confirmation for some of you guys, but I'm getting literally like community coming together, and it's in that community that you're feeling loved, yes, but you might be feeling a reach out from somebody in one of your community spaces that's like, hey, Aries, did you want to go get a drink? This is kind of giving me 3 of Cups action here. You want to go out on a date? You want to go get some coffee, Aries? Oh no. And then for some of you guys, this little boy here has a hula hoop. So I'm going to be, okay, I'm going to tell you about all the symbology I'm getting in this one card. All right. So to hit confirmation for some of you guys, it's a Queen of Cups action, right? So if you're getting a lot of, and maybe the letter M could be significant, but if you're getting a lot of tarot readings and the Queen of Cups is coming up in your tarot readings, that could be confirmation for you. Another thing here is that this little boy has a hula hoop. So this could be a resurgence of something. I got 3 of Cups off of this, and then this guy has a hula hoop, and the hula hoop goes around, right? And then also King of Wands energy here with this guy that has this big old staff in his hand. So if you guys have dealt with a Queen of Cups in the past, if you've dealt with a King of Wands in the past, or if you're welcoming that energy and you're starting to get a lot of readings that those 2 energies are popping up, then here you go. Also, Aries, didn't I do a reading for you guys? I did on last week, and I was talking about the Helter Kelter the slide that was like kind of going around and around and around, and it took a long time for this energy to get here because, and I very specifically remember pulling on that Virgo hermit energy, and I was saying whatever that person was doing, not whatever they were doing, why this person took such a long time to present either back into your energy or come towards you in this friendly sort of way is because they had to go through a lot of introspection. So if you didn't see that reading, you guys should really check it out. I'm trying to figure out what's going on because for some of you guys, this is a resurgence of an old thing. And for others of you guys, you're hanging out and you're having so much fun and celebrating with friends or just chilling with friends. And then that's when this person pops up. I just want to make sure that I'm covering everybody's potential timeline and reality. Here we go. What's going on with this person towards Aries? Look. Here's a fire sign reference again. This is very specifically Leo with all of the sunflowers here. But this person's hoping. And I cannot get Tevin Campbell out of my head, guys. I cannot. We go round and round and round. I don't just channel the same songs over and over again. But I feel like that song's been like hovering for whatever reason. Family and chemistry. Wow. So there's a lot of attraction. There's a lot of Empress energy coming here, or divine feminine energy coming here for some of you guys. But then once again, I'm getting, if you see back in the back of this Kipper here, like it's hanging out with people. It's like a created family or with your family. And this person seems to somehow be a part of that scene, seems to somehow be welcomed into that scene. So whatever that is for you guys, somebody that could be a lifelong family friend, somebody that you've known for a really long time, or it feels that way when you start intermingling with him or her or them. But there's this expecting. Expecting is kind of coming up twice. You know that this is coming. You feel it. Yeah, somebody just said loop. You feel it coming. This, because the chemistry is so strong. And it could be somebody you don't even know. Listen to what I am saying. Although I did get 6 of Cups before the reading even started when I pulled out these cards from the beginning. But listen to what I'm saying. You've got to stop looking and listening to tarot readers and just going surface level. That's why I say when you come to my readings, have an open heart and open mind. Let the words resonate. Don't just listen to the surface. Allow them to sink a little bit deeper. I'm going off on a tangent. And what that's meaning to me is that this might not be somebody that you know, but they feel like family. The spark is instantaneous chemistry and attraction. They feel like family. They feel like they just come in and they just match. They are aligned. Do you understand? Whether you know this person or not, all right, for the Aries. Here we go. Yeah, look at this. Do you see this pentacle up here? The Knight of Pentacles took a long time for this to align, for you to be aligned and for this person to be aligned with you. For some of you guys, you're alchemizing the situation. If this is a resurgence of somebody who's been around you for a really, really long time, that is becoming, it's almost the Temperance card and the Magician card all at the exact same time. Yes, exactly. Just like the snake eating its tail. But yet again, that could still mean that somebody from a past life, or they feel like somebody you've been akin to for a really long time. But this is getting things to alchemizing it, turning it from something that was lackluster and just, it wasn't giving off the vibe and it wasn't aligned, to something that is shiny and it is aligned and it is now giving off the vibe. All right. Here we go. The Queen of Swords. A lot of you guys, and then here's the Hermit action at the bottom of the deck. A lot of you guys are, and that's Virgo, and that's pretty strong Virgo right there. But a lot of you guys are getting to a point in your life where you feel more comfortable with the experiences and the lessons that you have learned. And so is this person, getting to a point. It's no longer what's your favorite color when you're dating anymore. Bump that. No, it's what has your healing journey been like? What was your upbringing like? What was your family life like? How many times have you gone to therapy and what have you learned in those therapy sessions, right? It's like that. And it's a dialogue. So you have to be willing to come forward about your healing awareness and self awareness and evolution and expect the exact same from that person. The Queen of Swords is super unapologetic about the lessons that he or she has learned. Super. And it's like, okay, let's have a conversation. Let's have an honest conversation because I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid to talk about the things about my awakening. And especially when it's next to the Magician, it's coming up as both two people being mature enough to have that conversation. Tell me some more about this for Aries, please. The Two of Swords. Why the Two of Swords? Hold on. I feel like you're this person. The Two of Swords is falling on this Knight of Pentacles because whomever this person is, they've really taken, you know, they've really taken their time, which is great because the last thing we need in this Aries season right now, with all of these planets aligning in the sign of Aries, is one more thing that's going to be pushy and needy of our attention. That's not what this person is bringing forward. There's a lot of steadiness in this person's energy. Tell me a little bit more about. Oh, look at that. The Queen of Pentacles. What did I just say? There's a lot of steadiness in this person's energy, a lot of grounded energy coming forward. They do not have to be a Taurus, a Capricorn, or a Virgo, but they are definitely coming in with what we need, Aries, groundedness, right? Somebody to bring us down and just be like, hey, let's look eye to eye and see if we can handle this together. I'm going to get a little bit more for clarification. I just got this deck yesterday, I got this deck a while ago, but I haven't even popped it open until yesterday. I just shuffled it before this, but I want to see if I can figure out what's going on between you and this person. I'll show you the cards in a second, but hold on. What's going on between Aries and this person the next 7 days, though, please, Spirit? What's happening between Aries and this person? The King of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles. You guys really, again, with that grounded energy, exactly what you need. Again, with that, exactly what you need. This is exactly what you need. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. What is that? The King and the Queen of Pentacles. I just realized I was just responding to these cards flying out, just like all of the people like on Instagram that make fun of tarot readers because they're always like, oh my God, overly animated. I can't help it though. Do you see the synchronicities? I keep talking about how grounded this situation is, exactly in a season where you need to feel grounded, having an energy come into your awareness that is grounded. And then I literally got a match. And if you've been following me for a while, hell, even if you just watched one other of my love prediction readings, I say it so regularly. Who are my top performers when it comes to a love reading? I want to see the King of Pentacles and I want to see the King of Cups. I got the King and the Queen of Pentacles. Why is that so important? That's commitment. That's finding something that is stable and watching it grow and having the aptitude and the capability to watch something very stable grow. But the King and the Queen of Pentacles coming together, and they're kind of looking in each other's direction, but neither of them are looking directly in each other's eyes. That could be some sort of confirmation for you guys. But really, what I'm seeing is that this hasn't happened yet. This hasn't happened yet. And it's not a strong, I just saw somebody say, the power couple, yes, but I just saw somebody say duality. It's not a strong duality. It is the yin and the yang of the same energy, of the same frequency. It doesn't matter if it's a same-sex relationship. It is still the yin and the yang of the same frequency. Let's get a little bit more. The Four of Swords in the reverse, and then oh my gosh. The Aries season is pushing this forward. You guys expect to see this come to fruition before the end of the Aries season. Expect it. Don't come on here and be like, oh, but I was reading some comments and you get like all of these great comments like, oh, what a great reading. I love this reading. I claim this. I love that. I love that. Thank you. I needed to hear this right on time. Thank you for the messaging. And then you get like those onesie twosie messages or somebody's like in a dark space in their life. And that actually is what like kind of stays with you. And I pray for those people so wholeheartedly. But I don't want you to see this and say, oh, but it hasn't happened yet and blah. Don't. Just stop. Stop. Expect it. Expect that you are in the energy of deserving this absolutely beautiful love coming through. I saw this. This is really giving off, my nose is itching so bad. This is really giving off Empress energy. So you need to hone in on the Empress energy, whether you are a male or a female. The Empress knows beyond a shadow of a doubt. It's almost like blind faith, but I really am getting this idea of you have enough testimony in your life thus far. You have enough good luck, enough things that have gone right for you, big or small, that you can actually lean in and say, if that can happen, this can happen. And I receive it and I let it come in. The Four of Swords in the reverse is telling me that there's a recentering and awakening happening between you and this person. A recentering and an awakening happening between you and this person. How is the Aries going to feel when they look up and they see this person? Because remember, it's like your head is down just slightly, and so is theirs. Your head is down just slightly, and their head is up, but their eyes are down. So I feel like they see you first. They recognize you first. All right. But how is Aries going to feel in this energy? If I spoke in tongues, I think I would freak out some of you guys. So I will make sure that I keep that in. But the Divine Feminine card came up. What did I say? What did I say? This is the pre-Empress here. This is the Empress best friend. This is her homegirl, right? This is pre-Empress energy, which means it's not quite there. You haven't quite got comfortable with the energy of receiving. I talked about the energy of receiving here. I said this is giving off Empress energy. Notice how her face is looking down and her eyes are down. Notice how his face is up. I don't know if you can see it. Notice how his face is up, but his eyes are down. We're talking about pre-Empress, pre-Emperor energy. Divine match potentially for you guys. A really heavy positive impact in your life. What you are going to start feeling as you feel this person get closer. This could be confirmation here. You could get more confirmations in your own readings or just in your energy, honing in on your energy and meditation, that you are getting more and more comfortable being in that Empress energy, letting it come in. Look up. Look at the sun. What do sunflowers do? They look at the sun. And when the sun is not shining, they look at each other. Expect it to happen. Expect to lock eyes with this person that is going to bring in such an immense amount of fertility to your life. Do I need to get some advice for you, or do you think that y'all are advice filled? I'm on Aries. You're just going to have to wait a little bit. I'm going in order. Advice. The Ten of Wands in the reverse. Praise God. The Ten of Wands in the reverse. You get to, oh my gosh, you get to let go of so many burdens and allow yourself to just, as much as possible. Just breathe woo-saw as much as possible. Just, oh. And I know you're going to be like, I got so much stuff going on in my life. I feel you, honey. I'm an Aries sun. I feel you. I'm an Aries sun. I got 2 kids. I got a 17-year-old and a 5-year-old. I feel you. I'm trying to build a business from the ground up. I feel you. I got several other things happening in the background, and I'm mature enough to know now ain't the time to tell y'all about it. I feel you. I feel you, but you got to make room. A few minutes each day, you got to make room to center yourself and ground yourself. If you want this person to be grounding, you got to learn how to ground yourself too, so that both of y'all can come together like two sunflowers looking at each other. They're going to want to come in and show you something. You got to be able to show them something too. No, I'm on Aries. I'm about to hit Gemini. Does that work for you, Aries? That was a good reading. I know it was. Do me a favor. Hit that like button on you guys' way out. Please do me a favor. Hit that like button. If you're not already subscribed, definitely do that. It helps out the channel so very much. On your way out, if you want to check out the description box, that's where you can find out how to get in touch with me to schedule a reading. You can follow me on Instagram, or you can think about following the channel membership. All right. Until next time, guys. Love you so very much. Happy birthday, Frankie. Keep your eyes on the road. Here we go. Taurus. All right, Taurus. For your greatest and highest good, Taurus. What is coming towards Taurus in the energy of romantic love? All right, open heart and open mind, Taurus. Don't force anything. If you need to check out the rest of your placements, feel free to do so. All right, Taurus, this is occupation. Occupation. There's the number 7 is coming to me, which is the Chariot. Which is this Chariot card, the number 7, because it's a 34. So 34 could be significant. The number 7 could be significant for you. But things could be really going good for you in your career, and that's where you're focused. I got something like an energy, and I kind of was talking to Aries about this, I think last week, where I was saying that Aries is keeping, and I'm not calling you an Aries. There could be a reason why I'm bringing up Aries, but it's just kind of reminding me of the same thing, where I was saying that Aries is continuing to invest in the things in their life that they can control, versus they're learning to just let go of the things that they can't control, which is great, because that's kind of the energy of detachment, and that's when Spirit starts surprising you with blessings that you thought that even Spirit has long forgot about. That's what's happening for you. I feel like you're kind of keeping your head down and you're really doing your best to stay focused on the work of it all. And it could actually be work, or the work could be healing. It could be two things. What you have control over. Let's tell me about, you know what? Let me see here. I'm going to get this energy for love, romantic love. For Taurus. Yeah, and then I'm seeing red thread in here. So it's stability for you. You're working on your stability. A lot of lower chakra energy, right? From your sacral chakra, and I'm really just getting your sacral chakra energy here. You could be a little, you're trying, okay, let me know, Taurus. Let me know, Taurus. But you could be a little, feeling a little saucy under, like in the nether regions, like down here, feeling a little, like a little spicy. You see what I'm saying? I'm not trying to be gross. I'm trying to keep it PG-13. But you could be feeling a little like, even though you're focusing on work, you might be trying to distract yourself from how much you kind of want some of something. Let's see what's going on for Taurus. Return, again with the working here, withdrawn, and then chasing. What are you chasing? Chasing. Yeah, look, there's this like, there's this idea of I'm trying to, it's a twofold sort of thing. Like, work is distracting you purposely, and you're doing it because it's the only thing that you have control over right now is your work. But there's this idea that you want to pull in somebody from, or have an opportunity with somebody that you once withdrew from. This could be somebody who let it be known very, very clearly. Taurus, I like you. Taurus, I want to communicate with you some more. I want to talk to you some more. I would like to take this to the next level, or I want to fix this. And I feel it was getting you a little bit too much in the energy of potentially having to change something, which can sometimes make a Taurus a little bit uncomfortable. And that's why I feel like you're kind of withdrawn. Okay, I don't know if I'm ready. I don't know if I'm ready to make this full-on commitment towards returning towards this person who's already said that they really want to be with me or around me, because it's going to require me to look up from my desk. It's going to require me to put down whatever it is that I'm working on and focus on that. And I think it's kind of freaking you out, Taurus. Hold on. These cards are going crazy. All right, Taurus. Love predictions for Taurus, please, Spirit. Look at that. The Page of Swords, the 10 of Wands. Okay, the Page of Cups, and then the 8 of Swords. Could you, yeah, okay. It freaks you out. The 10 of Wands. I feel like this person is easier with their emotions, and that might freak you out. They're more open. They can be more vulnerable than I feel like you're comfortable being. You do like this person, and you do like receiving attention from this person. Page of Cups, but you're stuck in your own head. There could be a lot of reasons why you don't feel comfortable with the vulnerability. It could be this person specifically that you don't feel comfortable being vulnerable with, because maybe the story might be that once upon a time that bit you in the ass with this person, or it could be just in general in romantic love. You're just like, you know what? If I stay just enough detached, then I can protect myself. It depends on what storyline actually fits. Tell me about how this person, you know what? Let me use this card. Tell me about how this person feels about the Taurus, like truly feels about the Taurus. If they were being completely honest with themselves and me. Resistance. God, I called it. Somebody is now having to resistance, right? Somebody is now having to retreat and suppress emotions around you, Taurus, or for you, Taurus, because I feel like they're becoming more and more self-aware that they're chasing after a potential that you might not ever feel comfortable allowing in, or at least not in this stage in your life. Conflicted. Twin flames. That's the first time twin flames came up in a Taurus reading. I've been doing this for 35 years. That's the first time I've ever seen twin flames come up for her. So now I just have to say, Taurus, do you have heavy Virgo or Sagittarius in your chart? Let me know. Crosswatcher, let me know if you just so happen to know the Taurus' chart. But it came up twin flames. And that makes sense, because it came up twin flames right next to this chasing energy. And you guys don't have to register as being true twin flames, but it's the runner-chaser dynamic that twin flames know all too well. The toxicity of, I want you. And then it's like anxious attachment and toxic attachment all at the same time, the looping of it all. What does this person want? No. Do I want to ask that question? Okay. What does this person want out of this connection? I'm going to just pull one card. Okay. Just kidding. Spirit gave me two. The Queen of Cups and the Lover's card. The Queen of Cups and the Lover's card. They want to feel loved. And they want to feel chosen. Period. And then I hear Betty Boop. I want to be loved by you. Boop, boop, be-doo. What does Taurus want from this? What does Taurus want from this? See, I don't always channel the same signs. Hello, Nikki. I'm on Taurus right now. Thank you for saying hi. What does Taurus want from this? One card. You want this, Knight of Cups. You want this. Be honest. I also have Taurus in my chart. Is this registering for you? You want this. And the roles could be reversed too, as well. But if it sounds familiar to you, I'm tapped into your. Somebody said they want commitment. You want this, Taurus. You want this. What's the biggest thing that's blocking Taurus? Healing. What's the biggest thing that's blocking Taurus? Healing. Healing. No, I'm just kidding. The Queen of Wands in the reverse. Oh, wow. 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 The Queen of Wands in the reverse. Oh, that made me do one of those inhales that felt slightly emotional. Well, okay. So I called it, right? So the Queen of Wands in the reverse kind of has selfish energy. Oh, somebody said, and I want it so bad. I'm going to say some stuff that might be triggering. And the thing that you have to understand about being triggered by certain messages is there's probably a truth in there that you have yet to become fully settled with. But I am not here to sugarcoat anything. I live very highly in the energy of integrity, and I have to deliver the message the way that I would want to receive the message. I'm on Taurus right now. Almost called him Turbo. There's a little bit of selfishness happening here, and a little bit of purposely keeping options open and trying not to fully commit because there might be an issue with, you already know, like jealousy and confidence and self-esteem and stuff like that happening here internally in this heart space. You really want to be with this person, but because I brought up triggering earlier, this person, and because I see twin flames, this person really could trigger you a lot. Because they came into your life at a time where you weren't ready to be fully self-aware when it comes to partnership. You wanted to have some fun. And then the fun started turning way too deep. And it might not have happened fast, but it definitely turned that way. You might even have some anger issues that you're trying to kind of just like, I get easily triggered, I get easily angered, I already know I get jealous, and almost everything about you brings that out in me. Where's this connection going for the next 7 days for Taurus? Where's this connection going for the next 7 days for Taurus, please? The Queen of Swords in the reverse, the Ace of Swords in the reverse, the Eight of Swords in the reverse, the Seven of Swords in the reverse. No, this whole entire deck is not in the reverse. It doesn't look good. Because if you have an opportunity to speak to this person, I don't feel like you're going to feel comfortable telling your truth. There's this want to have a confession. There's a want to have the vocabulary to say everything that I'm saying to you, to them, so that they know where you're coming from. But that's a hurdle that I feel like, at least in this next week, you're not quite ready to cross. Again, with the vulnerability. You put that wall in place to protect you. And I don't feel like you're ready to start taking it down brick by brick. You know that this person wants to have a connection with you. You know it. I just don't feel like you're ready yet. And that is okay. I mean, as long as you're not ghosting the person. We have to get to a point in our adulthood. And this ain't easy. Jesus, this ain't easy. Have I had to do this myself? Yes. We have to get to a point in our journey where we say, hey, I need a little bit of time, because there's a lot of stuff going on in this connection. And I do, the Knight of Cups, I do want this to work, but there's something inside of me that is pulling me to pay attention to that. And I need to do that on my own. Advice for Taurus, please. Advice. Ooh, the Magician. Healed. Let thine self be healed, Taurus. You can. It takes willpower, it takes desire, it takes a want, and it takes a need, and it takes consistency. You've got the ability, you've got the skills, but you got to concentrate on manifesting a healing for yourself. And it's not just sitting down and going, I'm healed, I deserve love. No, there's a shadow side that is beckoning you, is calling you. Taurus, come here, explore me. Release me. Find out why these things are triggering me. Go back to when things go, I say it all the time on my channel, when things go wrong, go back to the very beginning. Remember, I was talking about that wall that you built up. At one point in time, that was built to keep you safe because it made a lot of sense. Does it make sense now? Does it align with what you want in your love life now, Taurus? The Magician came up to tell you that you have the power to change how you show up. You do. Maybe you should look up the Magician card and see a little bit more about that and see how it resonates for you, especially if this reading resonated specifically for you, Taurus. All right. Thank you. Don't forget to like and subscribe on your way out. If you want to work with me, I do offer coaching. That information is in the description box below. All right. My love and prayers go out to you. Hello. Hi, Angel. Angel, you're my angel. A little Anita Baker for you, Angel. All right, here we go. Gemini. I almost called you Genuine. Gemini. Gemini. Love predictions for Gemini. Here we go. All right, Gemini, come to this reading with an open heart and open mind. If you need to check out your other placements, feel free to do so. My intention is to provide you with some clarity for your love life right now. What's going on? Love predictions. Gemini. Lovers. Got excited. Turn me down, guys. Don't keep me on full blast. I will hurt your eardrums. Oh, you're so very welcome. All right, Gemini. Okay. The Lovers. Fill me with your loving touch. Rain down on me. All right, SWV. What's going on for the Gemini? What is going on? The Lovers starting out your reading. I'm giddy over it. I'm feeling blushy and bashful just looking at you in the embrace of this person. What is going on for Gemini, please, Spirit? Romantic sorrow. Okay. All right. Abandon. Oh, okay. And healing. Oh, okay. I don't know. Beginnings. Oh, good. All right. So your story is a tale as old as time here, right? This is what we want. This is what Gemini is calling in, the warm embrace of somebody else. And this is a committed pair here, right? This is a lifelong partner. This is what you're wanting. This is what you're, okay, for the 15. It is kind of like the devil card energy with the numerology on here, but it still equals a 6. And you might, for me, that might say that you're becoming obsessive over getting this commitment in. I'm going to get this commitment in. I'm going to will it in any potential way possible. So taking this manifestation journey, this journaling journey, this healing path, that healing path to call in the right one for you. You're dealing with and have gone through a woeful amount of abandonment. Just, I feel like I get this idea of people kind of turning their back on you, Gemini, but and walking away for whatever reason, just no longer investing for whatever reason, their reason, potentially ghosting even, but you're healing from that, which is freaking amazing and calling in a new beginning. So you are definitely attuned to this energy here. So I'm just being called to tell you, like, there's no reason to obsess. And I feel like the reason why you're obsessing is because of the abandonment wounds that past lovers had triggered and repicked at and as it scabbed over, they re-picked at it again, putting salt in that same, and lemon juice in that same wound over and over again. So it might be hard for the Geminis that I'm talking to really have trust and faith, especially with that abandonment wound. But remember, you're doing a lot of healing work. The Gemini that I'm talking to, I'm not talking to every Gemini out there. I'm talking to the Geminis who, look at that, the Judgment card and the Queen of Wands, who are really actually doing the work of releasing those abandonment wounds and willing to try again and start over to get their lover, to get their soulmate. Here, Judgment card here with the Queen of Wands is telling me that you're even starting to like put yourself out there, Gemini. Like, here I am. I've been away. I've been sprucing myself up. I've been doing some healing, but I'm ready. Like, you could have been hidden. Spirit could have hid you, but definitely like this hermit sort of energy, and you're coming out. And for some of you, you're saying, I'm not no spring chicken anymore, but I do still got some spring in my step, and I'm ready to get this happening. I'm ready to work it again. The Tower card came out. Ooh. Oh my goodness, honey, baby. Well, you got somebody definitely attracted to you. And look, Gemini's like happily holding this wand, and then this guy over here is coming here with an equal amount of passion. Gemini, this is it's kind of coming up fling-ish. It's definitely coming up a weekend lover. It's definitely giving a lot of passion, you and this person. Somebody said 8 years hermit mode. Well, guess what? I think that's getting ruffled. I feel like that time is coming to a dramatic end. And it could be very much Stella got her groove back, in that you might not marry this person. You might not go beyond a few dates with this person, but there's definitely a lot of passion coming towards you. Look, after a time of protecting yourself and healing yourself, this King of Wands is coming through really strong. I'm just looking at that staff. A lot of sexual and passionate energy. What does this King of Wands want with this Gemini, please? Male or female, it doesn't matter, all right? Loyalty. Clarity. Bluff. Ooh, what is that bluff all about? You already knew that bluff was coming. This person is not going to pretend that they are I'm okay. This person is not going to pretend that they might even potentially be your forever person. And that might make you a little apprehensive. This is the idea of a person that comes towards you and says, like, I don't want to get married again, right? Older in life. I don't want to move in with anybody again. I kind of want to do this a little bit thinking outside of the box. Like, I would love to have somebody that I could share my bed with every now and then. Maybe we go out and we get some drinks, but I'm at this point. I really do feel like, and this is very specific, that this person's like, I'm at this point. I just want to have some fun in my life. Now, that doesn't mean that this person isn't healed or evolved or mature. It just feels like this person comes to the table with a lot of genuine clarity and integrity. I feel like there's a lot of people out there right now that are just like, I don't want to get married again. I really do. This person is a very trusting and trust earning person and a very loyal person, but I do feel like they're thinking outside of the box or wanting outside of the box for this connection with you, Gemini. the Eight of Wands in the upright, the the Eight of Pentacles in the upright, the Seven of Pentacles in the upright, and then the Ten of Pentacles in the upright, the Lovers in the reverse. Exactly. Gemini, I did a reading for you like this kind of like last week, and I was saying how you might be a person who is definitely, you know, of a certain age, and you've gotten to a point where your career is looking good, your money is looking good, your house and your home is looking good. You might come across this person and you guys might actually be in the same headspace. It is like, I don't want to share no bank account with nobody. I don't want to have to pick up nobody's dirty drawers or clean up after nobody. I have my space. You have your space. We can meet together in the middle, but I need to have my own space. And I feel like that's what this is happening and coming to the table. Each of you having your own space. The undercurrent of that, the underlying thing of that is this wishful tale that you've had about love. Remember, I said that this is the 15. It's kind of like numerology is coming up as the Devil card, but it is coming up as the Lovers in this deck, and then the Lovers comes up in the reverse here, and that's kind of telling me like you're really trying to stay away from the toxicity that you could easily dive into. I'm on Gemini. That you could easily dive into Gemini, easily, especially if you're trying to overcome people pleasing and sabotaging self and forgetting self and putting away self when you get into a relationship, right? So you're really trying to, I really feel like this is somebody who's seeing you eye to eye, who's very much aligned with, yeah, okay, let's just have some fun. And you seem willing to want to do that with this person, especially since y'all are both like, I don't want anybody to mess up what I already have happening here. A lot of you guys have worked your way up to, or working your way up to like 10 pentacles because you've worked hard for where you're at. And if it's not pentacles, it's like a calm family life. It's a calm, clean home life, right? Or a good schedule. You got your schedule all, you know who you are. And this person knows who they are too. And they're okay and fine with a few hookups. That makes sense, Gemini? They are okay and fine with a few hookups. And even though you wanted to have the happily ever after, I feel like this week you're becoming more and more peaceful with the idea of my happily ever after doesn't have to look the same way as it did when I was 17. It can look totally different now, especially since I'm trying to make sure that people don't come in between me and my peace. Now, a little bit of passion, that's all right. But never if it means that it comes in between me and my peace. Thank you. DJ Khaled. All right, so that's for you, Gemini. Don't forget to like and subscribe on your way out. Frankie, I don't know if you're still listening, but there are people that are obviously watching this reading from the very beginning, and they're still saying happy birthday. So happy birthday is still out there to Frankie. All right, let's do the Cancer. Cancer and Cancer placements. What is up with, thank you, Tam Tam. What is up with Cancer? Okay. Oh, well, all right. Somebody said it must have been meant for me to see the Gemini placements. Well, that could, when you cross watch, sometimes you can get clarity on your situation. All right. So Cancer, thank you so much. Cancer, what's coming forward towards the Cancers, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. If this isn't your reading, definitely consider checking out your other placements. This is for your greatest and highest good, and my intention is to try to provide you with some clarity. My dog is just staring at me. Are you good? What's wrong? I don't know what's wrong with her, but she's just, oh, okay. Something is coming to an ending, Cancer. This is the Coffin card. Now, the thing I don't want you to do is, I do not want you to be like, oh my gosh, what does that mean? That is so dark, blah, blah, blah. I mean, look, even the sun is shining through here. And the number 19 at the top is the same number as the sun card. So you will be all right. This is whatever is coming to an ending is happening for your greatest and highest good. It may not feel like that when you're in it. I get it. But the sun is shining through. I'm getting white roses and yellow roses very specifically. So you've got the yellow roses for me mean that you've got friends around you, you've got a support system around you that are going to help you through this ending. And the white roses for me are really, it's like the divine, like divinely led, whatever this ending is for you, Cancer. What's going on with Cancer, please, Spirit? Heart fog. Yeah, that makes sense. Pain, clocked, bluff, and then breaking point. Yeah. There's this, what's coming through with this what is this? Heart fog is like diminishing your emotions for something, or just really just trying not to become too emotional about it. Maybe it's a breakup that's been kind of looming for you, for or not even a breakup. You know, it could just be like a separation that's like you've kind of known that it's coming for a while. Women do this a lot. I mean, not just women, but people, a lot of people do this a lot. They're in a relationship that they kind of already know isn't going to work out, so they already start processing the separation before like it fully happens. And I feel like you're getting, or you've gotten to that point where you're, because there's some people that can walk away from a relationship that they've been in for years and they seemingly look perfectly fine, but it's because for the last year and a half they've cried, I'm not gonna cry, I'm not gonna shed one tear, right? No, I'm not gonna cry. It gets to a point where you've already cried, you've already fought for it, right? But at this point there's no more crying, there's no more fighting for it. It, like, you're already kind of like letting it go. And I do feel like for a lot of you guys, you've kind of had to keep your cards kind of close. Like, you already knew this was going to happen. For some of you guys, very specifically, it could be like you've already started stashing some money away. You've already started looking for a new place. You've already started looking for this and that and the other, blah, blah, blah. Okay, that's fine. But you get to a breaking point where it's like, okay, no more pretending. I can't wear this mask anymore. I've already checked out. Like, this is over. We both know that this is over. What's going on for Cancer? What's going on for Cancer this week, please, Spirit? For Cancer's greatest and highest good. The Ten of Cups, the Queen of Wands, the Tower, and then the Seven of Swords. And then this person could very easily say, but we took vows or we made promises to each other. And this was, and you could be dealing with like a slightly younger person or a slightly less advanced maturity-wise person than you, especially with this Queen of Wands here. But, and there could be something about the physicality of it. Like, maybe what kept you in this connection for as long as you stayed in this connection was maybe the physical embrace, or the passion that the two of you guys shared, or the energetic excitement. But it's like you're wanting and needing more than that. And so the conversation is now turning towards, yeah, we were supposed to, Ten of Cups, we were supposed to be together forever. Or this could be something that has lasted for some of you guys and not for all of you guys, 10 years plus. 10 months. Here's another 10 that came out here with the Ten of Wands and the Page of Cups. Me giving to this anymore, it is becoming more of a burden than I'm going to allow it to continue to be. That's from you to them, Cancer. How is this story playing out for Cancer this week? How is this story playing out for Cancer this week, please, Spirit? The Four of Cups in the upright, the Five of Cups in the reverse, the Three of Cups in the reverse, and the Magician in the upright. Some of you guys have way too many people involved in your relationship. And you can take that for whatever that means to you. And then you can literally take that for whatever that means for you. But then I'm going to break this down a little bit. Some of you guys, like somebody in this relationship is always talking to their friends and family members about the pacing of it, or pacing probably seems pretty significant here, or the heartbreaks. Every time there's an argument, somebody goes to talk to somebody outside of the relationship. That ain't cool. That's something you do when you're in your 20s. Because not everybody has your relationship survival close to heart. Some people, you just got to be careful who you vent to. I've had to learn that the hard way. The conversation needs to be me and my partner. And we need to work on this together, because nobody else is in this. Well, I don't know. I feel like there's kind of openness to some of you guys' relationship, but nobody else is in this relationship with us. It's me and my partner. Maybe this is a warning for some of you guys to stop letting other people into the relationship, however that looks for you. But okay, I'm accepting that now I need to really evaluate what I want. Some of you guys, it's not even about a whole bunch of drama. It's just being bored in this connection. But the Magician at the bottom of the deck is saying that you already have desire to move on. You already have desire to let go of the extra people in the relationship. And your biggest desire is to try to find some clarity. What does this person want with Cancer, please, Spirit? What does this person want with Cancer? A return. Loyalty. Somebody's not mature, and they're used to you coming back, and you leaving and you coming back, but I don't feel like you're going to come back. It's not that they're not mature. Yeah, I feel like there's an age difference or a maturity difference for sure. Take that as it resonates. But I do feel like from experience, when you're in a relationship kind of like this, and the person leaves and then comes back, the person leaves and then comes back, you expect for when the person leaves, they're gonna come back. I don't feel like you're wanting to come back this time. I really don't. What is it that you're wanting from this? Just double check that that's you that's wanting to leave, or not. What is it that Cancer wants from this particular commitment, please? So what you really want is for this person to be your person. You really want this person to be your person, or to have been your person. To really have, to place this connection on a very high pedestal. This is it. This is my person. This is my connection. We're going all the way. But, and it's a big but, you don't feel like that's going to happen anymore. Let me get you some advice. So you could be pitching a breakup. You could be having breakup conversation this week, separation conversation this week. And if you're not ready for that, this is me tapping in on the energy of you slowly starting to emotionally detach from this and see it for what it really is. What's the biggest thing that's blocking this? I feel like some of you guys are just bored with it. And that's okay. Just sometimes connections just get to a point where they don't mature anymore. That's a big thing here, maturity. Like, what is the biggest block for this connection with Cancer and this person? Look, this is a little kid. You've learned all that you need to learn. Page of Pentacles. Somebody just said game over. You've learned all that you need to learn. This person, yeah, no, and I really feel like for some of you guys, it's like no hard feelings, but that's it. We ran out of quarters, right? Somebody said game over. We ran out of quarters. We gotta go home. All right, advice for Cancer, please, Spirit. Oh gosh, well that is clear AF. Cancer, do not let a tarot reading, determine your future and your fate. Everybody has their own goals. Everybody's got their own experiences, discernment, so on and so forth. I very specifically asked for advice for you. The Ace of Cups in the reverse came out, and this literally means stop giving to it. Stop pouring into it. But you do what you do with this however you want. You're an adult, I'm an adult. You get to make adult decisions. I'm just over here doing my thing. All right? You do you, boo. Okay, let's move on. Cancer, if you want to work with me, if you want me to pull more on this, if you're needing help making this decision or processing through this, my information is down below. But don't forget to like and subscribe on your way out, especially if I tapped into your energy, whether it needed to be reversed or not. Okay? Hello. Hi, crafty mom. All right, let's move on to Leo. Wow, I don't know if I know how to write. All right, Leo. Here we go. What's going on? Love predictions for Leo. Thank you guys all for being in here. I do really, truly appreciate your time. Don't forget to hit that like button. Don't forget to head on down to the comments down and just shout out your signs. Sun, moon, rising, or Venus, or just say hello. Keep the algorithm woke up, all right? For Leo, sun, moon, rising, Venus, come to this with open heart, open mind. We're looking at romantic love. Spot on for you. Awesome. My prayers go out to you so you get the clarity that you need, all right? Aries, hey, Aries as well. Thank you so much for being here. All right, so Leo, it says message of concern. Message of concern. This is a 14 card temperance energy. I don't know if you're dealing with a Sagittarius or if you've got Sagittarius heavy in your chart, Leo. Or you're just really trying to figure out how to change something around. And that's where the concern could be coming from. I don't know if you're receiving the message or if you're the deliverer of the message. Let's see what's going on for Leo, please. The letter C could be significant. The letter O could be significant. The letter T could be significant. I'm done. Why am I saying all these letters? Why am I saying all these letters? Here we go for Leo. Here we go. It says memories. Spying. Leo, what you doing? Bitterness. Leo, what you doing? So it's not a message of concern. I feel like you saw something as you were doing your research, as they say. Thank you so very much. And I do truly appreciate you sending me shamrocks. Oh, I don't have my shamrock with me. I love shamrocks. So I appreciate that. And for me, that is a message from spirit. So thank you. I know you're shouting out culture and whatnot, but shamrocks really are near and dear to me. So thank you for doing that. Spot on with the letter C. Okay, so then thank you. Thank you, spirit. All right. It's not a message that you're getting. I don't think anybody's sending you snail mail like, dear Leo, this happened. I feel like you're stumbling upon information and it's really leaving a bad taste in your mouth. Spot on for the letter T as well. Okay, shoot. Let me not question the messages that are coming through. It's leaving a bad taste in your mouth. You know, and it could be something that somebody said, and it's just like, what? Like, did I really just see that? Did I really just hear that? It could be a mixture of the two. Like, it could be like a questioning, like, of something that you saw, and then somebody's response was just like, that's your response? That's what we're going with. Let's see what's going on for Leo this week, please. Everybody's greatest and highest good. Are you blocking somebody? Are you thinking about blocking somebody? Not going to be everybody's message, but let's see what's going on. The Five of Swords, the Five of Pentacles, the Nine of Swords, and then at the bottom of the deck, the Four of Cups. Yeah, you're really seeing this for what it is. Period. There's an awakening happening. I am seeing this for what it is. I'm getting the clarity. Hold on. You've been bullshitting me this whole time is what I'm getting. It could be like a money thing, like somebody spending money on something or buying something, you know, somebody you're connected to in a romantic way, and they bought something or spent money on something. That's not going to be for everybody, but it could just be like a little white lie or an omission of truth. And you're like, that's still a lie. And you're really, excuse me, getting to a point where enough is enough. Nine of swords. Enough is enough. You're not gonna keep me out of my restful beauty sleep. You know how Leos are. I gotta work out. Leo's like, I gotta work out in the morning. And you over here, I'm gonna wake up looking all puffy eyed because I'm over here crying and shouting over this mess. I don't even know where to go from here. Is that your reading? So what's happening between the Leo and their person? Leo is, I feel like Leo, you're starting to be like, I'm so over this bullshit. What's going on between Leo and their person this week, please, Spirit? The King of Cups in the reverse, so over this bullshit. The Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. I have committed to this for so long, and we're playing these games. The Fool in the reverse. The Two of Wands in the reverse. You know what? We don't get to do anymore. We don't get to plan a future anymore. I don't want to do this anymore. No more loops, no more cycles. You're getting to a point where you're like, enough is enough. Enough is enough. I have given you such and such. Your time, your youth, your money, your nether regions. I've given you so much, and we're still doing this bullshit. Or I can't believe that was your response after all I've given you. Whatever it is. This person is causing a lot of anxiety, and it's causing you to become, bro, I'm just going to use the word bitter and cold. It's leaving a bad taste in your mouth. Okay, so what does this person want? How does this person feel about the Leo, please, Spirit? I feel like Leo's like, I really don't care. That's all the confirmation I needed. How's this person feeling about the Leo, please? Cloudy judgment, past life, escaping, pain. You and this person with this past life energy, you and this person have I feel like when I tapped in on you saying like, we're doing this again, it could be you and this person going through a cycle like this before. Again, you've seen this happen like maybe way towards the beginning of the relationship, or same shit, different pot, same situation, different person. And you're looking inward like, why do I keep attracting this bullshit? Past life. Because I'm not trying to simplify it, but I do in the respect of time have to just say it as quickly as I can. This is past life karma. I'm trying to figure out somebody literally just said that they're in a third party situation. Done. You're waking up to it. I am done with that bullshit. I deserve more than a third party situation. Anyways, this person feels like they can just be like, you don't see anything, Leo, right? Right? Like they can freaking Jedi mind trick you. Leo, there's nothing to see here. I didn't just lie to you, Leo. I didn't just play games with you, Leo. Get your Obi-Wan Kenobi ass out of here. I'm too fucking grown. I can see you. I just found out that you were lying. I just found out your tricks. Ain't no mind tricks gonna work over here. Advice for Leo, please. You're waking up to it. Enough is enough. All right, that's your message. But I want to get you some advice. If you're seeing patterns in a relationship, you got to pay attention to those patterns. People will always tell you who they are. They can only wear a mask for so long. If you're seeing patterns with relationships that are happening, this person and that person and this person have all done the same thing to you, it's not a them thing, it's a you thing. The common denominator is you. And I'm not saying that you deserve it in no way, shape, or form, but we were always put down on this planet to learn things. You gotta learn to spot it. and respond different and have boundaries and have your self-worth and separate yourself from those situations. And it's not a thing where I just always attract in these same assholes and they always treat me the same way. You don't. You attract in all kind of people. Your pain is causing you to choose the same people. But if you can heal out of that and get yourself out of that, you'll start seeing that there are actually good guys out there. There are actually good girls out there, good partners out there. I promise you. Advice for Leo. The King of Cups in the upright. Originally, the King of Cups came out in the reverse for this person. Stop giving. You deserve happiness. You've got to have diplomacy for your own heart. I deserve healthy relationship. I deserve a tempered connection. And you know what? I'm not going to get overtly emotional about it because I already know it's what I deserve. I deserve for things to be chill and calm and cool and collected. Word, Leo? All right. I hope that helped. Thank you so very much, Leo. Don't forget to like and subscribe on your way out. Definitely take a look at the description box below if you want a personal reading or a coaching session or a venting session. All right. All that information is down below. If you want to join the channel, membership stuff is down there. Your person said that y'all were from a past life. Makes sense. Because what happens, pause, we're not ready for Virgo yet, but what happens is that if you believe in reincarnation, what happens is that we have these scenarios with these people over and over and over again until we figure it out. And the reason why it's the same people over and over and over again is because you've got to feel attraction towards this person. You've got to feel magnetized towards this person. Otherwise, you're just going to walk right past them. But this person was put in your life and you and theirs to be a catalyst for change. And somebody argued with me on that and said, I don't believe in that. It's just making a bad choice. Yes, but why did you make that bad choice? And why are you continuing to make that bad choice? And it would have never been highlighted if you wouldn't have woke up to what this particular connection means to you. Clears throat. All right. You know what? I need some tea. And then we're going to go to Virgo. And I only know all of this because I've been through it, guys. I only know all of this because I've been through it. Been there, done. I've seen all of these scenarios. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're about to hit 6. I bet you I've seen Virgo scenario before. And I've had to heal through all of this. Virgo, speaking of you, you are up, baby. Virgo, you're so very welcome. Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, Virgo, come to me with your magical self, Virgo. Let's talk. Let's have a discussion. Let's pull on your romantic love energy and try to see what's going on with your romantic love life for the next week. For your greatest and highest good, take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Let's get some clarity here for Virgo, please, Spirit. Great fortune. Rain down on me. SWV twice today. Hold on. Everybody raise your hands towards heaven. In this dry and empty land, I need more than just your hand. I need your voice, your words. So speak, O Lord. I know that that's a gospel song, and I understand that not everybody listens to gospel music, and this is non-denominational. I love gospel music, so I was just singing a song. Overflow is what it's called. It's called Overflow, and that's what I got when I'm looking at this here. And it's essentially like receiving. This could be you getting a windfall of money, and I'm not going to cap that, and I'm not going to stand on that, and you know. Thank the heavens that that's something that is in your energy. I'm getting it more of getting downloads straight from the divine about what is best for you right now. Just getting, it's like ding 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 ding. One divine guidance message after another, and a lot of clarity coming through for the Virgos. And you could be getting it through song. You could be getting it through epiphanies. You could be getting it through conversation. But either way, I feel like you're very open to receiving the guidance. Number 26 is on this card. That's a 8. So Leo could be significant here. Or just the strength card, like having the strength to receive be open to the guidance of the divine, your higher self, your angels, your spirit guides, however you want to identify this energy, and taking action on it, and being courageous enough to take action on it. But what is it? I'm talking about romantic love. So what's going on here? Being courageous enough to take action on romantic loving energy. Perspective. Check this out. Check this out. Look at the synchronicity. Look at the skies in both of these things. Perspective, divine guidance. Look at this. Receiving divine guidance. Being more clear-headed, clearing your head space, figuring out which way to go that will help you feel better about your love life. You might be in the hermit mode, Virgo energy, kind of withdrawn to try to figure this out. A lot of this, there's a lot of looking at the sky in these cards, looking at the sunrise, looking at sunsets, but definitely in your own energy, Virgo, is what I'm getting. Commitment. Look at how prevalent the sky is in all of these cards. Pulling in on source energy, divine energy, your God. A lot of alone time right now, or a lot, it might not feel, you might not feel alone, but definitely a lot of introspection. Very heavy on this Virgo energy. So definitely in your own Virgo energy, being guided towards what commitment could look like for you. All right, so let's talk about your love life, because it looks pretty ethereal. It looks pretty like up there, 5D kind of action. You're trying to pull it down to you, and it is coming down towards you. So this could be like a connection that you're feeling very high in your dream state and in your daydreams and in your fantasies that's coming down towards you in your 3D life, Virgo. Tell me about this for Virgo, please. The Lovers in the reverse, the Queen of Wands in the upright, the Devil in the reverse, the Emperor in the reverse. Well, hello, Aries energy, Leo energy, Capricorn energy, Gemini energy. It doesn't have to be, you don't have to be dealing with those signs. This person doesn't have to be those signs, but these signs are very heavily showing up in upright and reverse. This Queen of Wands is what's coming towards you, male or female, it doesn't matter. But this person is like truly confident that they can either change things around with you, the Devil in the reverse, or truly confident that they could be a healing energy towards you if this is a new person with the Devil in the reverse. I just need to try to figure out why the Lovers in the reverse is coming up. This could be a tale of a person that you are currently dealing with. If this is not a new person, this could be a tale of things being pretty shitty and pretty imbalanced. And then this person getting to a point of self-balance, self-awareness, and really heavily following on their intuition too, because the Queen of Wands is very much connected to the divine as well. Kind of witchy a little bit, depending on, what resonates with you. Letting go of the toxicity of the past, but still not knowing how to come forward and build something with you. The Emperor in the reverse. That could literally be the whole entire tale that's happening. How is this going to show up in Virgo's energy, in the 3D spirit, specifically in the 3D? What are they going to see this week with love? The the Two of Wands in the reverse, the Knight of Pentacles in the upright, the Five of Cups in the upright, and the Six of Wands in the reverse. Still slow. It's coming towards you, but it's not here yet. This connection is coming towards you, but it's not here yet. And it could be like the fact that you guys aren't talking. Somebody lives over here and the other person lives over there. maybe a different neighborhood, different side of town, different city, different country, and y'all haven't moved yet, relocated yet. So if you are on the fence about relocating, maybe this is a person that you meet when you do relocate, or reconnect with when you do relocate. But there's a lot of grief from the past that you are still processing through, which could be the reason why you originally showed up withdrawn. You want the commitment, yes, but you're not ready for that yet. Even if you look at the sky, getting a new perspective, the sun starts out really high in the sky. This person is withdrawn, trying to figure some stuff out. The sun is sort of middle in the sky. If you use, I'm doing like a ranger thing here. Maybe there's about 15 minutes left until sunset, and then the sun is very low in the sky here. It's not here yet. It's in a transition phase right now. Sun is setting on old perspectives. It's not ready yet. It's still cooking, Virgo. You and this person. How does this person feel about the Virgo? Or how will this person feel about the Virgo? I want to let you know that this person feels you. Whether you know this person or not. Damn. Well, a lot of you guys know who this person is. Because you're not talking to them. I'm on Virgo right now. I just did Libra. Oh, thank you. I'm on Libra's next. Thank you, Tam Tam. Who knows what order the 12 zodiac signs go in? Yeah, you're not talking to this person. If you know who this person is, you're not talking to them. Or y'all haven't met yet. Intimacy. For a lot of you guys, honestly, this is going to seem so shallow, but if you know, you know. Okay, so go with me, because intimacy just fell out on top of the silence and the boundaries here. But this is going to sound so shallow, but if you know, you know. If you know who this person is and you've withdrawn from this person to have, a healing moment, Spirit said you go in your corner and you heal, Virgo, then, or trying to move on from the past or whatever. Then this person really is honestly like, if me and Virgo just kind of, then it might make things a little bit better. It might soften the blow. It might lower Virgo's walls down just enough for us to start up again. How do you feel about this person escaping? Damn. How does Virgo feel avoiding? How does Virgo feel about this person, please, Spirit? Realizations are stressing you the bleep blop out. You feel like they're chasing after you. That's what's crazy. So whoever this person is, you feel so drawn towards this person, but that stresses you out. Who was I talking to? Taurus? Do you have Taurus high in your chart somewhere? Because this same thing was happening for Taurus too. Somebody just said, oh, yes, I'm on a Virgo. You want this person, but you want them to also leave you alone because they stress you out. They trigger you. Goodness. So what's going to happen nothing's going to happen between you and this person this week. There's going to be a whole bunch of nothing. No plans of getting together. You're still trying to, if this is a tale of you and a person that you already know, you are still trying to heal from the past indiscretions, discretions, trespasses, whatever. This person just really feels like, if I could just see my Virgo, if I could just feel my Virgo and my Virgo can feel me, then that would heal enough for us to continue to heal together. That's what this person is wanting. But you're like, no, leave me alone. I need to figure this out on my own. Whenever you get close to me, it triggers me. But you want to be with this person. This week, it literally says lack of recognition. This doesn't give you any answers. If anything, this makes you feel seen. But I already know right now this gives you no answers. So I want to try to find out what it is that Spirit why it is that Spirit is connecting you and this person together. Why is Spirit connecting you and this person together? The King of Pentacles in the reverse. The Two of Swords in the upright. The Judgment in the reverse. And the Hierophant in the reverse. For you to figure out if this is really what you want. Here, now. Does this align with your life now? Or does it align with an old chapter? Does this person come forward with you or not? You have to really, really dig down deep beyond the passion, beyond the familiarity, beyond the years together, beyond the time together. Dig deep. Does this person resonate with your future plans, with your new life? Do you want to resurrect this or not? Do you want to create a new tradition with this person or not? Non-conformity here. Don't conform to what it is that they're saying. Stay true to where your path in life is going. There's something you're not seeing with this connection. Help me out. What is Virgo not seeing with this connection? What is Virgo not seeing with this connection, please, Spirit? What is Virgo not seeing with this connection? The Four of Pentacles. The Three of Cups. So if you haven't figured out yet, this is not a new person. All right. And I laughed because I laughed because I was uncomfortable, not because I was laughing at you. It was a safety response for me. What you're not seeing is that y'all are going to get back. You're going to talk again. Y'all aren't done. Right now is a time for you to be on your own. But y'all aren't done. Four of Pentacles, Three of Cups. You're not done. In this reality, in this 3D reality, y'all are meant to have another exchange. Does it mean full-on union? No, it doesn't necessarily mean that. I guess it really all depends on what you find out about yourself when you go here, but you and this person aren't done. Does it mean a reunion? Yes. You're going to run into this person again. You're going to interact with this person again, but Spirit is making sure that you evolve and that they evolve enough to be able to handle that. This week, maybe not. Next week, probably. I mean, could be, right? Because, I mean, it's coming towards you. The clarity is coming towards you. You're not going to be hiding from this person much longer. I don't think you're going to be able to. Some of you guys are moving or relocating. Not all of you guys, but some of you guys are moving and relocating. And it's in that relocation that you accidentally run into this person, or you see this person, or you hear about this person, and it triggers you to reach out to this person, or vice versa. You're not done. But what you are supposed to be doing is figuring out. So let's say I do run into this person. What do I want? What do I want to say to them? What do I want them to understand? What do I need to say? What do I need to get off of my chest? Or do I want to not say anything at all? And maybe from a look, if there's telepathy here, maybe from a look, they'll understand what it is that I want. But it's like this idea of getting yourself readied for that exchange, but you're not ready yet. But you have to take the time to ready yourself. I'm talking in circles. Do you understand what I'm saying? It's clear to me. I hope it's clear to you. Let me know. You guys can book a personal reading if you want me to dive into that a little bit deeper. Been there. Remember I said I've been there. I've been there. I've been there. Seen it. Oh, I'm laughing because I'm uncomfortable, not because I'm laughing at you. All right, let's move on. Let's go to Libra. All right, Libra, this is for Libra and Libra placements. Libra and Libra placements. Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, do me a favor, Libra. Come to this with an open heart and open mind. My intention with this reading, as with all of my readings, is to try to provide you with some clarity. So let's see for the Libras, romantic love energy. What are the projections for your romantic love life for Libra, please, Spirit? The Lovers. Libra, are you connecting with a Gemini? I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see what happens. I only say that because this card came out for Gemini as well. But it doesn't have to be. The Lovers. I like it. But let's just see how it plays out. Because in this Kipper deck, the Lovers has the 15 on it. And it kind of throws me off a little bit. Hold on. Let's see what card in the deck has the 6 on it. Mature woman. I'm called to keep that card because for whatever reason I was called to pull it out. So you get the Lovers and mature woman for Libra. Both of these numbers are the number 6. The number 15 could be significant as well, but they both are the number 6. The 6 twice is the Hangman card, which is the 12 card. So getting a new perspective because of maturity. All right. For Libra. For Libra, what are we talking about here? Cloudy judgment, exclusive, pain, and heart fog. I'm more mature now. This is you, Libra. I'm more mature now, so I'm going to behave accordingly when it comes to my love life. There have been some things in the past that I potentially follow me down this, Libra. If this isn't your story, that is perfectly fine. You're not going to hurt my feelings if you got to go and watch a different placement for you. But I'm getting this very specifically. You don't have to be a mature woman. You can be a mature man. Just follow this. Because of what I have learned about myself and my love life and how I partner in love, one of the things that I've noticed about myself is that I used to just bite my tongue. And I used to just say, I'm okay, when I'm really not. I might still harbor some ill will about some things that have happened or transpired in my love life. You might actually be in a committed relationship and still have unresolved pain from last month, last year, a couple of years ago, or whatever. And it's coming up energetically for you, not because it's like, hello, Libra, remember this pain from the past that we never resolved, and I'm just here to cause you to go into anxiety or depression over your past. It's not that. It's coming up. If you're feeling this energy, it's coming up because it's calling, your soul is calling you to find a resolution. And the shadow part of Libra is, I'm not going to say anything because I want to keep the peace until it gets to the point where I explode over it. And the last thing that you're wanting to have happen in this energy is explosiveness, because you might be at a place of peace or seemingly at a place of peace for the relationship that you're in now or the relationship that you're calling in. So the last thing that you want to do is bring in baggage into this new chapter for you, Libra. So you don't want to get to a place where you are lashing out at the person that you could be in a committed relationship with because there is unresolved issues from the past that you kind of stifled down or just swallowed to not be seen or heard from again or to not talk about again. But it might be coming back up because you want to handle that. What's going on? I'm sorry to hear about that. I'm sorry to hear about that, Miss Ashley. My prayers go out to you and for your loss. All right, Libra. The 8 of Swords in the upright, the World card. Hey, you're about to get to a point where you're going to be able to feel more comfortable and confident talking about this. And this could be talking about it with your current partner, or it could be talking about it with like a confidant, a coach, a rabbi, a priest, a pastor, a therapist, getting it out of here so that it's not blocking your love life. You're definitely getting to a point of being asked to release the past so that you can have excitement in the future. Look at that. I love that. So that your future, the Four of Cups in the reverse. Yes, perfect. I really do. If this is confirmation to you, then I hope that you feel seen, Libra. But you're getting to a point where you are processing the things that have gone wrong in your love life from the past, whether you're in a relationship with somebody or you're soon to be starting a relationship with somebody. And the good thing is, because once you release all of that negative energy, you feel it, you allow yourself to feel it, you allow yourself to process it, you allow yourself to release it, then things become exciting again and things become fun again. This Four of Cups in the reverse is the clarity and the awareness and the acceptance. Now you get to a point where you can truly say the past is in the past. Not it's just hidden, not I'm numbing myself to it, not I'm denying myself the time and the energy to process it. It's just in the past, and you are gleefully looking towards the future. What's coming in? Oh, sorry. What's coming in for the Libra this week? What does this mean? What is the excitement and the energy, the fearlessness? What are you calling in romantic love? The King of Pentacles in the reverse, the Two of Swords in the reverse, the Judgment in the reverse, and the Magician in the reverse. I saw the Magician in the reverse twice. You know, for some of you guys, you actually might get to a point where not for everybody, okay? Especially if you're really in a relationship that you see evolution in. My stomach is growling, so if you're hearing something, that's my stomach. But for some of you guys, you're going to look at a certain dynamic. And this might be extending, especially if you're single, this might be extending outside of like romantic love, but I'm going to take it as the message is coming. But you might get to a place where you start looking even further. Right? So you're looking, you look at your love life and you say, okay, I need to release this pain because it's gonna stifle what I'm calling in for my future. And that's your love life. And then you're like, well, if I can do that in my love life, I can do that in my other connections too, my other loving connections, my familial connections, my friend connections, my work connections. So you start looking at all of the other things that you were giving grace to that wasn't giving grace back to you. And it's like an addiction. What else can I heal from? What else can I bring balance to? What else can I bring justice to in my life? What else kept me stifled? You're really calling in your power, because there's been a mismatch of power for you in your dynamics, in your relationship dynamics for far too long. Really calling in your power, Libra. Let me see. Let me get you some advice. This just extended to, this is a healing journey, becoming more mature. I want my relationship to last as long as it possibly can. So we need to uncover this stuff from the past that we stopped talking about but never healed from. I want to have a really strong, healthy relationship. So I'm going to heal from the stuff from the past that I never gave energy to because it was so hard. Well, now that I can do that, what else can I heal from? Advice for Libra in this moment, please, Spirit. The Ten of Pentacles. It is going to be, listen, know that all of this self-awareness is going to create so much more prosperity for you. So you and your partner or your new partner are not having to deal with the bullshit that was for some of you guys, believe it or not, like, well, for energy and for energy's sake, like when you start healing certain parts of your life, you don't realize that it really does stifle in new blessings. and meeting new people and having new exchanges and going on new dates and having new money coming in, more peace coming in. For some of you guys, this could be like a new, accepting in a new person into your family, whatever that looks like for you. Like it could be like a grandchild or a foster dog or something. Like you didn't realize that you were blocking these new attachments coming into your life. The Ten of Pentacles as advice is saying, keep going. You're doing exactly what you need to be doing to have the longevity, to have 10 years plus of stability, to keep going with it. All right. So you're headed on the right path. I know that that was a slightly different reading for you, but I feel like for those of you guys who needed to hear that, you heard it got delivered to you at exactly the right time. Wow, my stomach is going nutso over here. They say it's not the best idea to eat too much before you read, so I'm not fully fasted, but I definitely didn't eat my fill earlier for breakfast, so my stomach is definitely growling, but that's okay. All right, guys. So Libra, I hope that that helped. Let me know in the comments down below. We're gonna move on to Scorpio now. All right, for Scorpio. All right, Scorpio and Scorpio placements, meaning Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Scorpio, come to this reading with an open heart, open mind. If this isn't your reading, that is perfectly fine. Check out your other placements. My intention with this reading, as with all of my readings, is to try to provide you with some clarity for your greatest and highest good. Scorpio placements, what do we got? Adjudication and family room. Oh, this is so exciting. Oh, I love it. 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 Your house and your home situation, your home life situation is about to change drastically. This could be moving in with somebody moving in with you. This could be a divorce or a separation, but it feels so like, yay, this is happening. I'm so excited about this. I'm so excited about this. Some of you guys could literally be, not everybody, but some of you guys could literally be recovering from a divorce or going through that process right now. Some of you guys are calling in somebody into your life who's going through that process right now, while you're at home just like, I'm enjoying myself. I'm so happy these days. There's this idea of relocation, or just being finally feeling comfortable in your space and feeling comfortable opening up the door to a new love energy coming into your space. All right. So what does this look like? Actually, I don't know why I keep pulling that. I want to know a little bit more about what's coming towards the Scorpios in romantic love, please, Spirit. What's coming towards Scorpio? Obscurity. Foundation makes sense. Releasing and conflict. Releasing the conflict. Oh my God, I love it. Look, what you don't know, obscurity and foundation, what you don't know is that you're building a brand new life for yourself. You might feel like, that's what I'm saying, like some of you guys are moving or planning to move, and it's in or after that move that you God, it's so happy here. Scorpio, I love this energy right now. It feels so happy. There's just so much optimism. It's so optimistic here. It's like my future is opening up for me is what I'm feeling more confident in the foundation. You could be kind of doing all of this secretly with this obscurity here. I laugh because sometimes when I see this obscurity card, this girl's wearing an Adidas hat. And when I was a kid, we used to say Adidas stands for all day I dream about schmecks. So you might be kind of abstaining right now you might be feeling a little bit itchy. You see me itching my head. You might be feeling like the itch to go out there and get you some, but you're really more concentrating on like the foundation that you're building for you and your family and the security. But look at this. And you're releasing the conflict from a past situation. That's why I'm getting like a breakup for some of you guys, or just releasing a karmic cycle with a person that you've had a really, really, really hard time moving on from. Like I'm talking like a crazy hard time. For this particular connection, what I'm getting is it might have been easier for you to break up or even go through a divorce with somebody than it was for you to release this connection you had with whomever this person was. Could be a water sign. Firefly. It could be a water sign or a fire or a fire sign. So Aries, Leo, Sag, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Another Scorpio. What's going on? What is coming towards Scorpio in this energy, please? The Four of Cups in the reverse, the Eight of Swords in the upright, the Ten of Pentacles in the reverse, and then the Five of Wands in the upright. Yeah. Oh, you know what? For some of you guys, you're still not quite like ready to let this person go because you like had it all planned out. Power couple, longevity, we're really going to make it work. For some of you guys, not for all of you guys, but for some of you guys, you actually work with this person, the Ten of Pentacles, or wanted to work with this person, or talked about collaborative efforts, right? But it's just like, do I really have to let this go? And if you're hearing me say that you're about to let this person go and you've heard other people talk about releasing and you're calling it new, then maybe that's, I mean, like, I don't know how many more signs and symbols and synchronicities you need from the universe to tell you, like, yeah, let this go. But I do feel like there's a little bit of mental entrapment that you're going through, but you're getting the clarity, the Four of Cups in the reverse. Let's see how this person that you're having trouble releasing, the memories are haunting you or whatever it is for you. How does that person feel about the Scorpio? I don't want to feed any delusion, rejection. I don't want to feed any delusion. I just want to let you know how they truly feel. Abandoned, dismissed, irritated. Look at this. You, for this person, you were their, peace giver, healer. You were the person that brought some sort of harmony to their life. I don't know if this person was an energy vampire. I don't know if this person, maybe they weren't. Maybe they just really like being around your energy. There's something about you having like really healing energy or really lighthearted energy or really passion-filled energy that really fed this person. I'm getting this idea of them feeling like whenever they need it, whatever they needed, they could come to the Scorpio. Whatever that is for you. It doesn't have to always be that. It could be whatever, right? But they're feeling abandoned. They feel you slowly moving away. You could be slowly moving away from this person, Scorpio, and still be totally in love with this person. Hey, Yolanda. Or still have total passion for this person, or still wish that it wouldn't be happening, but there's still this need to reject yourself out of it or eject yourself out of it. What is the energy that is on the other side of this for the Scorpio? What is the energy on the other side of this for the Scorpio? See, I'm getting like this traveling energy. This is exhaustion, but I'm getting like this traveling energy. Long journey ahead, moving towards what? Clarity. Clarity comes out twice for you, Scorpio. You're getting clarity on exactly what this meant, where it was supposed to go, where it wasn't supposed to go. It's been a long time coming, though. Also, distance. Listen, who's moving in here? Or who's thinking about moving? Who's separating? Or who's thinking about separating? Because I'm getting it over and over. Separation, needing space. How is this going to evolve for the Scorpios, please, this week? How is this going to evolve for the Scorpios this week? Too many cards, guys. I did get the Page of Swords, so somebody's watching the other person or gathering information on the other person. Two of Cups. The Magician. I don't read these in the reverse. The Six of Pentacles. And then the Sun card. I'm going to ask a yes or no question. We're going to take it as it comes out, guys. Yes or no's. Is this a new person? Is this a new person in Scorpio's energy, please, Spirit? Yes or no? Is this a new person in Scorpio's energy? This isn't a yes or a no. This is like an ending card. Thank you for that gift. I appreciate that. This is an ending card. It's the world card. Like it's a new chapter. You guys. Thank you. Thank you, Frankie. On your birthday, you're sending me a sunshine gift. I appreciate that. Guys, it's a new chapter. There's a new chapter out here for you. But it's coming up as a major arcana because like it's going to be a major change in perspective for you for this last person, for this old person not to be a part of this new chapter. But and it's a hard but to surmount. Like because there is a but. You're going to be able to do it. And what's on the other side of it is so much more giving. So much more aligned. Two of Cups, the Magician, the Six of Pentacles, and the Sun card. You might say, I'll never love like this again. You're right. You'll never love like that again. You'll love better. And you'll receive love better. But this person told me, I'll never blah, blah, blah. Blah. They're having a hard time with losing their source of comfort. So it doesn't matter what this person tells you, Scorpio. There is longevity of love, but most specifically, the type of love that is reciprocal and balanced, Two of Cups, on the other side of this chapter with this person. Some of you guys, this isn't a recent breakup. Some of you guys, this is like a divorce from a while ago that you're still kind of getting over. And maybe you've dated here. You've kind of had like a casual thing here or there. But it still kind of is attached to you. But what's happening here is that clarity is coming out twice. And the reason why you're getting that itch down in your loins is because there's somebody that's close that's coming that is going to give you a balanced energy of love. So lean in on that inner knowing. Something better is out there. Something better is out there coming towards you right now. That chapter is beginning. You're releasing the toxic cycle, the karmic cycle of the past. Oh my goodness. Hold on. The Knight of Pentacles in the reverse, the Devil in the upright, the Queen of Wands in the reverse, the Tower in the reverse. Guys, leave it alone. You are avoiding a bigger disaster. This is going to be double and triple confirmation for you. I'm getting fire sign energy again. Sagittarius, Leo, and Aries, Capricorn energy, and Taurus energy. Leave it alone. It's a cheap thrill is what I'm getting. Cheap thrill. Somebody could have a gambling addiction. Not everybody is going to be. What's going to happen if you're still interacting with this person that you know that you need to let go? Things are going to start getting boring. It's going to be like so let's talk about this addiction thing that I'm hearing from this. If you're still interacting with this person, like it's not going to do it for you anymore. Remember I was saying like I'm picking up that you're kind of getting like this itch in your loins, right? A want, and I got it from this obscurity thing here. A want from more. Like when you're addicted to a substance, like you have to take more and more and more to get that high. But there's only so much that this person is you're going to cap out. There's only so much that this person is going to be able to give to you. And it's going to become more and more boring and less inviting and less exciting. And if you're already at that boring point, then boom, there you go. You know, it could even be conversations happen less and less. Hookups happen less and less. That's for those of the people who are still involved with that person, and it's not like a breakup from years ago that you're still getting over. All right? So it's just not going to do it for you anymore. And that's how you're going to know. Something better on the other side. All right? That's for Scorpio. Let's move on. Scorpio, before you leave, don't forget to like and subscribe. Hit that bell notification button if you want to work with me in any capacity. That information is down below. The link to my Instagram is down below. And if you'd like to join the channel, all that information is down below. All right. Thank you guys so very much. Thank you, Tam Tam. Moving on to Sagittarius. Okay. Sagittarius and Sagittarius placements, meaning Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. This reading is meant to be for you, but if it's not, check out your other placements. It's perfectly fine. My intention with this reading is to try to help you gain some clarity over your romantic life. Huge butterfly. Huge butterfly. And I can still see it. Massive, like monarch butterfly. I saw it through this window and then it came through these windows over here. Massive change happening for the Sagittarius. Nothing that happens in, during, or around a reading. It just came back! Oh, guys, so the way that this room is set up is I have a window here, and then two windows along this wall here. And it started here, went this way, and then it came back here. So like, I mean, like I'm talking about a massive change happening in your life, transition happening in your life right now. A shift, a pivot, 180-degree pivot. Thank you, Frankie. He said, I have no idea how this gift works or what it does, but thank you. I appreciate it. You're showing monetary support to the channel, so thank you. I appreciate it. All right, for Sagittarius, greatest and highest good, what is coming towards you other than this massive pivot, shift, change, transition? Distant horizon. I've never seen this card come out in a reading before, ever. Distant horizon. 9. After some time, ninth house, Sagittarius, that's you. After some time of introspection, you're willing to go on a journey again. You could be, as Sagittarius, you could be venturing out with a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Or you have that pretty heavy in your chart, but I feel like you're ready to try something out. I just saw, I'm not done getting from this card. You guys are going to have to bear with me. This is how I read if you're new here. I'm really big into symbols and symbology, and I can do a lot with all of the stuff that's on this card here. But I just saw seagulls. I live in Houston, and I'm kind of like, maybe where I live, I'm probably like 45, maybe 50 minutes away from Galveston, which is the coast, the beach. And even this far in, the seagulls were at the grocery store the other day, and I stopped everything I was doing and I was looking at the seagulls, and they were so loud. And I was like, why are they here? Like, why wouldn't they be closer to the beach than them being here? Why are they here? Some loud, seagulls aren't the prettiest sounding birds, but I feel like it's like, why is this energy here? Why is this, hold on, we're going to get a little bit more on it, but it could be like a feeling of, this is where I want to lay my, this is what I want, this so close. I could be talking to a Sagittarius who has for a long time denied themselves the true pleasure of being in a very intimate relationship, like being vulnerable with somebody and truly seeing themselves in somebody, and maybe hiding yourself away from the intimacy of a committed relationship, maybe taking things to the next level. And for you, Sagittarius, you might be soon meeting somebody and things go super fast because there's two suns on these on the ship. So you might feel completely illuminated by this person and the path be so clear, like it kind of knocks your socks off a little bit because like very quickly you want to commit to this person. Or you could find yourself in a connection with somebody and very quickly you want to commit to this person, which is a complete 180 shift from who you used to be. Let's see. Let's see. And it could be with a water sign. Or somebody that has water pretty heavy in their chart. For some of you guys, because I'm looking at I'm getting so much off of this freaking card, guys. For some of you guys, I'm looking at the seahorse here. You might actually want to be like a parent And that itself, like you could see yourself actually having kids or wanting to have kids, or the kid discussion with this person. And that itself is so different than what you've experienced before. Let me know in the comments down below if I'm already picking up. This isn't, the whole story isn't going to be everybody's. I mean, it might, but there might be like little tidbits here and there for you, Sagittarius. What's coming on? Clinging, second chance, ecstasy, and hoping. There's a fire sign reference here. Just check this out. Do you see this anchor here with this chain? Do you see how this is, these what the heck are these called? Pearls? Pearls could be significant here, but then also it's another water reference. These pearls are just over her face the way they are. Somebody said, that's me. Oh, and you have a butterfly. Melody, you have a monarch butterfly as your thing. Was that confirmation for you? I didn't even notice that. That's actually that's pretty cool. I love how spirit has these synchronicities in these readings. But this is what I'm getting, like you feel attached to somebody. And it's kind of heavy, but then it's also kind of not. It feels right. Or it's starting to feel right. For some of you guys, that pivot that I saw when the butterfly went all the way this way and then it came back over this way, for some of you guys, this is a reconciliation. That's awesome. Congratulations for that, Melody, sorry. For some of you guys, this is a reconciliation, and it happened so fast. This isn't going to be for everybody. It's okay if you don't claim every single card. There's a very specific reason why I said some of this is going to be somebody's entire story, and some of this is going to be other people's stories. I mean, little bits are going to be your story. But for some of you guys, there's a reconciliation, and it happened so fast. Because with these two suns that I saw on the mast, or whatever these are called, the sail that's on the top of this ship, like immediately you're like, I already know which way to go. Like you feel pulled and called towards this person, and things just happen so fast. Ecstasy and hoping here. All right, so there's two storylines. The two storylines is one, it's a new person, and you immediately feel called to commit to this person. There's just something about this person. And then for others of you guys, it's a reconciliation, and you immediately feel called to take it to the next level. All right, what's going on with Sagittarius this week, please, Spirit? This week, I feel like I need to say that. This week, next 7 days as they're viewing it. The Seven of Wands in the reverse, the Knight of Wands in the reverse, the Ace of Cups in the upright, the Four of what? What did I say? Wow. What did I say? I literally said you're going to feel like you need to take this to commitment very fast. Four of Wands here. I don't want to play any games. I don't want to play any games. I don't want to protect myself. I don't feel like I need to protect myself around you in your energy. I don't feel like I need to protect myself anymore. It's about more than just passion here. It's about love. It's about truly feeling seen. It's about meeting somebody that I feel immediately pulled towards filling their cup, because they're filling my cup. They see me, I see them. It might be a little reckless. It might feel a little bit too fast. But this is where you guys are ultimately going. How does this person feel about Sagittarius? I forgot who we were talking to for a second. How does this person feel about Sagittarius if they were being completely honest with themselves and me? How does this person feel about the Sagittarius? Damn, Sagittarius. Like, this is the Divine Feminine card. This is also the Empress card. When the Empress card comes out as somebody's feelings, Sagittarius, they feel like an immense amount of respect and love for you. They feel like I can't help but to want to give, to want to fill Sagittarius's cup. Karma, But that doesn't have to mean like a bad thing, especially if it's a second chance type thing, right? If it's a second chance type thing, there might have been a lot of good. I'm glad you're saying that, Melody. Melody said, I am the Empress. Perfect. I love it. You better speak that. Everybody who is the Sagittarius male or female in the house right now, head on down to the comments down below and say, I am the Empress. I'm in the energy of being accepting of receiving the blessings from the divine, from the universe, from my higher self, from my future self, for my greatest and highest good. Amen. And so it is, as above, so below, as within, so without. But if for those of you guys who this might be a second chance, that transition that I was seeing with the butterfly is like letting go of the karma from the past, letting go of the toxic energy that could be a part of the devil card, paying those debts, settling those debts, moving on from the debts of the karma. But then it also too, the karma here could be like, you know, deja vu. I see something in you. I see familiarity in you. I feel like we've been here before. Is like, do I know you? I feel drawn and pulled towards you. There's something about your energy, Sagittarius. How does Sagittarius feel about this person? How does Sagittarius feel about this person? Conflicted. Okay, it's probably why you're watching tarot, right? Cloudy judgment. See, it's a couple of things with this conflicted well, the cloudy judgment for me kind of is reminiscent of the Tower card, right? So for some of you guys, like this person literally, they just showed up. Just, right? Time is relative. You know, depends on what timeline you feel comfortable with, but you definitely don't feel comfortable with this timeline because it's like a lot is happening really fast here. And that might be feeling a little bit conflicted. If it's a new person, if it's a person that you've known with the second chance in this karma here, it's like, I need to make sure I do this right this time. Because I don't want to head back into old lessons, old cycles. Multiple choices. Multiple choices. For some of you guys, y'all have a couple of people around you. Multiple choices. Tell me about that multiple choices here for Sagittarius. Multiple choices. What is this about? Somebody close. That's the Empress energy again. Somebody close. And then somebody who's this? What's another choice that this person has? Some of you guys have two choices that you're choosing from. And one, you feel like you want a deeper connection with that person, but it's not as exciting. It's a little boring. I mean, not, you're just like, But then another person you feel akin to. Sounds like you're having a choice to make there, Sagittarius, here pretty soon. Sounds like if this is your story and you have multiple choices, multiple people that you're thinking about, sounds like you know which one is going to be more fruit-filled, fruitful, soul-giving, and you already know which one is just kind of superficial. You already know that. You're going to have to make a choice here pretty soon because the Spirit's about to pivot. Spirit's about to, and you're going to have to decide which direction you're going. Six of Wands in the upright, the Ace of Swords in the upright, the Eight of Wands in the upright, the Hermit card in the reverse. Hey, presenting Sagittarius. You have to choose. Do you want Prince Humperdinck or do you want Wesley? You listen to me. You hear me, Sagittarius. Have you watched The Princess Bride? You're Princess Buttercup. I don't care if you're a male or a female. Go down this rabbit hole with me. Sagittarius, do you want Prince Humperdinck or do you want Wesley? Because if you chose Prince Humperdinck, you would have like the kingdom and you guys would have, you know, I don't know, servants and stuff. Life would be all right. Life would be more than all right. Life would be cool. Life would be all right. I mean, he doesn't really love you that much. He's kind of using you for whatever that means. But, I mean, life will be okay. But do you really love Prince Humperdinck? Or do you love Wesley? Do you understand the analogy that I'm using? Have you seen... Am I the only one here? Is this me and Tam Tam the only people here that have seen Princess Bride? I'll tell you, at the end of the story, she obviously chooses Wesley because that is the absolute love of her life. Do they have things that they need to talk about, like the fact that he disappeared for several years to sail with the dread pirate Roberts? Yes, but he came back a new person, a new man with money. So he's not poor anymore. He's high value now. Shit, I'm going down a freaking rabbit hole, Sagittarius. You do this to me every time. It's obvious. Stop making it so difficult for yourself. It's obvious which one you want. Go with the obvious one. Cut the fat. All right, that's for Sagittarius. I hope that helps. Let's move on to Capricorn. Oh, sorry. She said every time. Capricorn and Capricorn placements. This is for your greatest and highest good. If this isn't your reading, Capricorn, check out your other placements. Cool. My intention with this reading is to try to provide you some clarity with your romantic love life. So let's see what's coming towards the Capricorns. Romantic love life, please. Wow. Capricorn, Gemini, Libra? Was it Capricorn, Gemini, and Libra got this? I think. The Lovers card came out for you, Capricorn. Ugh. I keep pulling the wrong deck. The Lovers card is coming out for you. And the whole entire time that I have been sitting at this desk, I have seen mourning doves just fly from this side of the fence to that side of the fence in the backyard. And that's what's on your card. So a lot of spiritual energy for you, Capricorn. You could be seeing of a lot of birds or hearing a lot of birds in your reality, or that's how spirit or your spirit guides talk to you, is through birds. These doves have a very specific call, and it's very soothing for me. I'm Capricorn South node, but other than that, I don't really have Capricorn heavy in my chart. But it really is very much a soothing sound. So it doesn't have to be the dove's cry, if you will, Prince. It doesn't have to be the dove's sound that is soothing. But if it's birds for you, there's something about the bird energy and the sound of the birds being very soothing for you, Capricorn. All right, let's see what's going on with Capricorn's love life. Commitment, okay. Perspective and divine masculine. Wowzers. Are we trying to call in a union here? We got to see what this divine masculine is thinking about. Give me some more energy on this divine masculine here. Because I don't know if I'm talking to the masculine or the feminine. And it doesn't matter if you're male or female either. Ecstasy. Well, yeah, that registers. Oh, the stereotype. That registered. I pulled divine masculine. I got ecstasy. I said, what is the divine masculine thinking about? They said ecstasy. Again, I don't know if you're the divine masculine or the divine feminine here, but there's this dichotomy, if you will, on the table right now, because I got the lovers in a full embrace, and then I got this commitment here, and then I got this perspective here in the middle, and then divine masculine here with ecstasy. So you might be dealing with somebody who either you're the person, either you flip it if it needs to be reversed, and you're the first person that I'm very specifically saying that to, because it might need to be reversed. But one person wants a commitment, and the other person kind of like, can we just have fun? And you're hoping to change that this week, that perspective. I feel like the other person is ready to take things to the next level. Does that make you crazy? Hold on, I'm hearing a song. Does that make you crazy? Does that make you crazy? Possibly. You're asking yourself, am I crazy to want more from this connection? I'm trying to hear what else. CeeLo. It's a CeeLo song. I'm trying to hear what else he says. But that's all I'm hearing is, does that make you crazy? Capricorn. 6 of Pentacles in the reverse. The 5 of Pentacles in the reverse. The Queen of Swords in the reverse. And then at the bottom of all of it, trying to turn all of it around, is the Star card. You might be dealing with a runner. Or you're the runner? Shit, I don't know who's... I'm connecting to this Capricorn, but one of you guys watching is taking the feminine side of this, and the other one is taking the masculine side of it. So I'm trying to look at the two different perspectives, but it's trying to turn around. The situation is trying to turn itself around. Whoever this person is, this is not a new lover, okay? Just so you know. So if you're coming here, you're completely single, you're not connecting to anybody Capricorn, and you're only calling in the new, just so you know that that's not today's energy. What I'm seeing is a failed attempt between you and another person. The 6 of Pentacles in the reverse is telling me that there was a clash of the titans, if you will. Almost like a competition, a lot of headbutting. 2 type A personalities, makes sense with you. Too many chefs in the kitchen, neither of you guys seeing eye to eye, so a lot of headbutting here. For somebody might feel like, and I don't know if this is an argument that's come to the table, but somebody might feel like they've given monetarily way more than you, or vice versa. Looks like it's almost like I don't want to offend anybody, and like I don't care if I offend anybody, but for whatever reason in this, I feel like I don't want to offend somebody, which is very interesting. I don't know who you are, Capricorn, but what I'm seeing is people not saying nice things to each other with the Queen of Swords in the reverse, people not talking to each other, blocking each other on social media, on, Gmail, on Yahoo or something like that. And then also too, like somebody feeling like they was unrequited. But at the bottom of the deck with this Star card, it's like all turning around somehow this week. There's a lot of unity and reunion energy happening in the astrology right now. And we're not in a retrograde. Most planets, I believe, are going direct. But there's like this portal for reunion and union happening right now. And you're not outside of that. But I want to see how this could manifest in Capricorn's energy, please, Spirit. The Devil in the reverse, the King of Wands in the upright, the 5 of Cups in the reverse, the 2 of Swords. Hey, in the reverse, somebody's made a decision about you, or you've made a decision about somebody else. Who am I talking to? You're saying she's lost it. No, I haven't. I'm talking to 2 different clients right now. Yeah. Anyways, the toxic cycle is over. Love portal is opening up for you and another person, Capricorn, specifically this King of Wands, male or female, it doesn't matter. This person wants to move on from the past pain and take it to like a commitment stance. How does this person feel about the Capricorn, please? How does this person feel about the Capricorn, please, Spirit? Divine Feminine. Holy cow fucking bunga. Holy cowabunga, dude. Capricorn, Divine Masculine and Divine Feminine. I never get the Divine Masculine card. Ever. I get the Divine Feminine a lot. There's a lot of people out here that are like, I'm ready to receive my blessings. But very few does the Divine Masculine come up. Very few. I almost never get Yang energy. Double entendre. Open heart. Bluff. Guys, A love portal's opening up. You and another person might be reuniting in the next week. I'm trying to tell you. It's what I'm getting. Letting go of the past pain. A complete different shift. The Sun card just flew out. With the Strength card, this is turning into a completely different reading. I mean, with the Justice card. 3 major arcana. With the 6 of Swords. Moving on into a peaceful, listen. The Sun card flew out first. The path is getting illuminated. Joy is out there. Happiness is out there. It's also a portal. I don't want to say it because you're going to be mad, but this could start like as a very small crescendo, right? It's good. The energy builds up all the way to 8/8, August 8th, the Lionsgate portal. So you could see this in any time between now and then, but you're going to feel the energetic shift between you and this person. This is a very heavy divine counterpart energy that's happening for you, Capricorn, you and another person. You'll know if this is your story or not. I'm not trying to feed into any delusion. I'm just telling you what's happening right now. The Strength card, whatever beast needed to be tamed, I feel like it is this competition energy, tit for tat between you and this person, showing up very immature, very egotistical, very much I'm the boss, no, I'm the boss. That's getting released, and that's getting tamed, and that's getting balanced, and it's moving into a place of peace and prosperity and calmness, calmer waters. The hint that you'll know that this is your story, Capricorn, is if you're connecting with the fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag. If you're connecting with another Capricorn, or that could be your energy. If you're connecting with a Leo, twice, very heavy on a Leo or a Libra. Barely any Gemini. Barely any Gemini. But it is here. Oh, Aquarius. You'll know. It's changing. It's shifting. You might not see it this week. That's why I said between now and Lionsgate portal, 8/8, 8th of August. That's what I see. You let me know if you want to pull some more cards for you. If this was your energy, Capricorn, especially if you've checked out like your other placements and when it's been like, wow, this is kind of giving a reconciliation or a reunion with my person. And Capricorn was just even more so of that energy. Let me know if you want to tap in. I'll get you a personal reading. Take a look at the description box below. But you can always follow, like, and subscribe if you want to get a little bit more. I have these readings posted on Instagram as well, and there is membership. And if you do join the membership, I do more personal readings. And if you join specifically the Light Council, once or sometimes twice a month, depending on how saucy I feel, I do private readings for the people in the Light Council, like one-on-one private readings. All right. So that's for you, Capricorn, if you want to participate. Let's go to Aquarius. All right, Aquarius. Aquarius placement, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. This is for Aquarius. My intention with this reading, Aquarius, is to provide you with some clarity about your romantic love life. All right, so come to this reading with the open heart and open mind for your greatest and highest good. What is coming towards Aquarius in romantic loving energy? What is coming towards Aquarius? I'm telling you guys, there is some portal opening up right now. And it could do with like all of that energy moving towards like Aries and taking action on who you want to show up with. People finally getting to a point of saying, this is who I am and this is who I want, and not being afraid to say, hello, I like you. I've liked you for a while. Or, hello, I've been doing some healing. Have you been doing some healing too? Do you want to try to see if we can grow together now? The audacity is happening in the portal that is being created by the planets right now in the cosmos. And you, Aquarius, seem to be one of those signs that is following right along as well. A lover's gate or something like that. I don't know what you want to call it, but I mean, I see it. I see union and reunion. union and reunion. A lot of people are going through healing in order to call this in. Let's see what we have for Aquarius. Y'all saw me shuffle, so that's why I very specifically on the live make it the orientation to where you can see me shuffle in the cards, so that you don't be thinking I'm out here doing some magic tricks. Hopeless, healing. See what I was talking about, the healing. Distracted, confessions. I literally just said, I said there's something happening, and it's because of the astrology, most likely, that people are getting to a place of audacity where they can be like, hey, I like you. I want to try to work something out with you. I've had a crush on you for a while, or I think that we can fix things because I'm healing myself. I'm becoming more self-aware, so I think that we can fix things. There's something that's distracting you, though, Aquarius. So we got the hopeless card out, and then what came out after that was the healing card. Then we got distracted, and then we got confessions. There's something that's got you distracted, and I think it might be this confession that you're wanting to make, coming clean about something. So at first you're in this energy of, God, I don't know if this is ever going to work. If I'm ever going to, I feel like there's crying happening too. I just had one of those exhalations that I have, like if I've been crying for like a really long time, like I'm talking like the soul gut kind of crying where you might get a headache and your face gets puffy. I feel like somebody's been crying like that. But, and that could be where this hopeless energy is coming from. But I really do feel like what's distracting you right now is this unveiling that you want to do with your energy towards somebody. Four Swords, healing, again. All right, what's coming towards Aquarius? The Seven of Swords in the reverse, the Sun in the reverse, the Three of Swords in the upright, and the Star card in the reverse. You know, I feel like you want to come forward towards somebody, and I don't know if apology is the right word. It's just like have a conversation about the regret of something that caused some pain or some anguish between you and this person. But hopeless is coming out twice. I do feel like you're like, is my attempt, are my words going to fall on deaf ears? Having a hard time seeing through the pain right now, Aquarius. I want to find out how your person feels about this. Is not an Aquarius connecting to a new person. It's not. This is an Aquarius in an existing connection, in an existing relationship, and things might be a little bit complicated, a little muddied, a little muddled right now. How does this person feel about the Aquarius, please, Spirit? Breaking point, beauty. You got 4 cards, or no, okay. Hoping, time, waiting, cycles. This is a been there, done that story yet again for the Aquarius. Same shit, different pot. Same person, different day. Same situation, different person. But so how does this person feel about you? Like I feel like they are very attracted to you. But they're asking themselves, is that all I get? The beauty and the breaking point. Like the more they learn, I don't know if they're gathering information, like they saw something on your phone. That's not going to be for everybody. Or if you guys had a conversation, the more and more like y'all have dialogue, the more they learn. It's something about them gathering information. The more they learn, the more they're like, I don't know if my attraction towards you is going to be enough. I don't know if my longing and my faith that you're going to pull through or that things are going to change is going to be enough. And I feel like for this person, they've got some sort of time limit or some sort of timeline. Or it's just cycles that they're noticing. There could be a, what is it called when you tell somebody where like it's either this or that. Not a compromise, but it's like it's almost like for them saying like either you fix this or I'm gone. And for some of you guys it's like you got to fix this by next month or I'm gone, or you got 30 days or you got 90 days or I'm gone. How does Aquarius feel about their person? How does Aquarius feel about their person, please, Spirit? Possibilities. Obscurity. It fell out right with the beauty, too. So there's loyalty and then releasing, letting go, moving on, walking away. Wow. So there's... okay. So I just talked about it in the last the last reading that the obscurity, for the obscurity card, because of the word Adidas, all day I dream about sex. I don't know if it's alternatives. That's not what I can't. Ultimatums. Yeah, an ultimatum. Right, an ultimatum. I feel like this person gave you an ultimatum. But there's like a side message here about like sexual stuff or whatever, but maybe I don't get into that. I don't think that's for YouTube live. Maybe that's for like a personal reading, but there's like this, I don't know. Anyways, there's a cover up about something that's around that. You'll know you'll know. I'm not going to get too far into that. But yeah, anyway, so how do you feel about this person? Like, there's still, like, I feel like we could still work out. I feel like if I just prove or if I just show to this person one last time that I could be loyal towards them, or I can gift them with something or bring them some flowers or something like that, I make them understand that I'm here, then they'll trust that. But you can feel that this person is walking away. It's this idea of, yeah, the love portal is opening up for you, but it might be opening up for you to show up and apologize and take accountability. But I want to let you know that from what I see on the table, Aquarius, and if you're a cross watcher and this is definitely your story, let me know down below. Especially let me know by liking and subscribing if you don't want to call your person out. But I feel like they can only deal with so much. And if you are going to come to this person with an apology, they're going to need to see a change in behavior. And I really do feel like this person has already made up their mind that if I don't see it by such and such time, whatever that time is, then I have to release myself. I have to let go. You know, honestly, I'm going to be honest with you guys. I don't feel like the Aquarius that this is happening to is watching this. I really feel like this is more like the cross watcher. Because and if you are the Aquarius that's watching this, bravo to you for watching something that could potentially be somewhat kind of triggering. Because I am definitely, like the energy is like kind of almost calling you out. But I feel like it would be hard for you to listen to this because it would cause you to have some sort of accountability that I don't know if you're ready yet to have. That's why I really feel like this is a cross watchers reading. Let me get some advice for the Aquarius in this, please. Oh, hold on. I had a card. It says distance. So I don't know if they're two different sides of town or if you guys are just distancing yourselves from each other or whatever, but yeah, you guys might be in your own little corners right now. They might not be talking to you and you might not be talking to them, but the hope is that you guys can connect, right? Advice for the Aquarius, please, Spirit. The Seven of Pentacles. This is really talking about like the cycles. It's also talking about justice energy too. Like if you plant, let me not try to take it down some sort of like long journey. I'm just gonna spit it out. Like You get what you give. So if a farmer's out there and he's not tending to his crops and he's not tilling the soil and readying the soil and making sure that the plants are fed, you're gonna get a crap crop. Like, it's not gonna be as giving as if you went out there and you readied the soil and you made sure that everything was nice and healthy and you selected the good seeds and you checked on your plants on a very regular basis, you fed them properly, you made sure that they had proper sun and everything, then you're going to have like a really abundant crop harvest season. You get what you give. Let me get some advice for the cross watcher. Advice for the cross watcher, please. Advice for the cross watcher, please. Say your piece. Say your piece. Like, this is a messenger card. Like, it's like, don't be afraid to say how you feel. Don't be afraid to, you're a good person. You have to understand that you are a good first person. You're a faithful person. You're a dependable person. You're a grounded person. Did I say loyal? Loyalty comes up twice for you. But you don't have to keep investing. What you need to learn, because this is a student, right? And this is a pentacle, and means investment of money. It means investment of time. It means investment of self. Learning how to do that. What you need to do, your advice, is to learn to invest in what is giving, not just what is there. Sorry. Learn to be a good steward of your time and your energy. Learn to be a good steward of your time and energy, cross watcher. Goodness. Can we get out of Aquarius' energy? Clear that out of here. Oh my God. Let's clear out Aquarius. We got to move to Pisces. We can't get to Pisces fast enough. I'm running to Pisces. Pisces. Hold on. Hold on. Let's clear that out. Can't get to Pisces fast enough. Woo! Pisces. Here we go. Right on time to be right on time for Pisces. Angel said, wow. Well, yeah. Come to infinite light. I tell you what I see. Tell your friends about me. If they're open to receiving the truth. I talk about it all the time. I have Sagittarius in my Neptune, which means like I see things very clearly when spirit gives it to me, like very, very, very clearly. And I'm not afraid to dig deep. And I will go down a rabbit hole. But then that's why my messages get delivered, without being sugar-coated. And then I have Aries in my Mercury, which is like a double whammy of matter-of-factness. So I know she said, I'm glad you rang that bell. Yeah. Pisces deserves to have clean and clear energy. So Pisces, this is for the Pisceans in the house. 242. 242.31 for Pisces. All right, let's go. Pisces and Pisces placements. I like that melody. I am the light that gets surrounded by darkness. But that's okay, because you can still see your way. You can still see your way. Your light has not gone out. There would be no light if there wasn't any darkness. You got to stand in that power and that realization. Pisces, you're coming. I'm just talking to some folks. Somebody said, blah, blah, blah. Hey, Sunni Booney. Sunni Booney. I like you must not, you don't like me, but I like your name. Sunni Booney. It's Sunny Bunny, but I think it's funny saying Sunni Booney. Sunni Booney. Pisces, I'm here for you, baby. Here we go, Pisces. Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. Pisces, do me a favor. Come to this reading with an open heart and open mind. My intention with this reading, as with all readings, is to try to provide you with some clarity for your love life. We're looking at love predictions. Take it as it resonates. If you need to check out your other placements, definitely do so. All right, so for Pisces, what do we have coming towards them? Journey. The number 10. Hallelujah. Something is ending for you and you are getting on the train. Trains could be significant. The number 10 could be significant. You could be seeing 1010 a lot. Let me know if you're actually seeing that. Because your time of being stagnant, this person is standing on the platform. Your time of waiting is over. The train is in. The ship is in. It's your time to board. And I do feel like you're happily getting on. Like, let's go. Let's go wherever else we need to go, because staying stuck is no longer fun. It's not fun. Staying stuck is never fun. Waiting is not fun. Inertia is never fun. Trying to be patient is never fun. But you've been doing all of that, Pisces. So bravo to you. But you decided to buy the ticket to go someplace else, and your ships are coming in. The letter F and the letter W could be significant. Foxtrot and whiskey. All right, let's see. All right, for Pisces. Romantic love life for Pisces. Here we go. Peace. Yep. Glad you bought that ticket. Because balance and peace is on the other side. You might be connecting to a Libra. Pisces. Possibilities. Come on now, Pisces. Let's do it. One day. No, not one day. It's today. You're actually taking this step at the bottom of the deck. Beauty. And beauty is her name. Walks by me every day. Her and love are the same. No, hold on. And once the beauty is mine, I know it will never be the same. I can't find it. I can't find it. I can't find I was singing Cisco and Drew Hill, and Beauty is Her Name is the song that I came up with. But there's this person that is in your energy that sees you on a very regular basis, and it says, I'm hoping I can make you mine. Listen, Pisces, listen. I hope that I can make you mine before another man steals your heart. Because once this beauty is mine, I know we will never be apart. That's it. That's what they say. Drew Hill, Beauty. Is it Beauty or Beauty is Her Name? I don't know. You guys look it up if you don't know the song. Yeah. Once the beauty is mine, I know there will never be apart. I'm singing it wrong. The melody is off. But anyways, where are you getting on this train going towards? The Eight of Swords in the upright, the Two of Wands in the reverse, but that's okay because the Six of Wands is coming out in the upright, the Empress in the reverse. I thought this would never happen to me. Well, it is. I thought I would never see the day. I was so stuck in my own head. I was so comfortable getting in my own way that I never thought that I would see victory or success. And it's not even just victory and success. It's somebody seeing victory and success. Thank you, Tam Tam. In you, Pisces. Who is this person? But what do they want? What do they want with my Pisces? How do they feel about my Pisces? Pisces, a little bit stuck in your head, a little bit like, I don't know if this is actually going to happen for me. Is this my reading? Do you want it to be your reading? Claim it. Stop second guessing stuff. How does this person feel about Pisces, please, Spirit? Past life. Come on now. Only you. Come on now. Memories. Intimacy. Pisces and Pisces placements. It feels so good in your energy right now. And that's what I'm picking up on your person being in your energy. There is somebody that sees you constantly and they cannot take their eyes off of you. They can't. You remind them of somebody, or you are somebody from their past life and memories. And they just want to be close to you. It's the intimacy for them. And remember, intimacy isn't always about the actuals, right? It's not always about the birds and the bees. It's about getting close to somebody. New York could be significant here. The like hearts, like the shape of hearts or elephant ear plants could be significant here for you, could be confirmation for you. I want to see how this plays out for Pisces the next 7 days. How does this play out for Pisces the next 7 days? Communication, 8 of Wands, the Justice card. What did I say? I said Libra energy earlier, right? And then the 7 of Swords in the reverse, the Strength card in the reverse. Self-doubt. If you don't get that damn self-doubt out of your head, you don't want it to come too fast. You're being impatient. Pisces, you don't want it to come too fast. You don't ever want to eat cake before it's cooked. You don't want to frost a cake before it's cooled off. You don't want to eat a hot pie. We all know what happens when we eat a hot pie. Let the pie cool off. Have you seen the movie Life? This could be confirmation for you. Eddie Murphy. Is Arsenio Hall in that movie? Or am I just getting it confused? Who's the other person in that movie with Eddie Murphy? Doesn't matter. It just could be confirmation for you guys. You don't want to eat the pie before it's cooled down. Don't rush it. Don't rush it. Don't rush it. Good things take a long time. Communication is coming in, though. You're going to be happy about that. And then you're going to feel righteous within yourself. Somebody said, I'm scared. You're scared to be happy? I get it. You shouldn't be, though. You shouldn't be. You shouldn't be scared to be happy. And it is Arsenio Hall. Thank you. Tell me about this communication that's coming in for Pisces this week, please. Tell me about this communication. Sagittarius energy, Taurus energy, Pisces energy. The 8, the 9 of Swords. I'm scared. What are they going to say? Now you got me all up in my mind. Now you got me all up in my head. Damn it, I knew I shouldn't have stayed until the end. What are they going to say? Oh, God, what am I going to say? How am I going to respond? Am I going to sound like a fool? Leave it alone, Pisces. Just be you. Thank you. Just be you, the Hierophant in the reverse. Okay, so it's not a Taurus. If anybody was waiting on a Taurus, it's not a Taurus. I feel like that's the only reason why the Hierophant is here. It could be unconventional. The connection could be unconventional, but I just really am just leaning on the person not being a sun in Taurus. Here's the Moon card here. Listen, the Four of Cups in the reverse, guys. There's communication that's coming towards you from a person that's going to provide you with so much clarity. The Moon card here is telling me that they've been anxious too. Uh-oh. You want to listen to this. Do you want the universe to show you how it really works? Watch how this person comes in and talks to you about their anxiety. I'm anxious too. Yay, 2 anxious people being together. But that's how it works. Like, you have a certain amount of energy that you emit and a certain frequency that you emit and attract, and vice versa. And so if you're in this energy of self-doubt, you're calling in somebody who doubts themselves. If you're in this energy of, I don't know, you're calling in somebody that's like, I don't know. It's not opposites attract. It is literally the same frequency that attracts. And sometimes it looks a little bit different because it's mirroring a reversed version of you back to you. Somebody just said, that's my wife. You said it. You hope that it's Taurus with Pisces. Well, Pisces is here. But I did get very strong that the Taurus is not the sun sign. Let's see. Either way, you've got somebody who's been hiding their feelings for you. And they want to have a conversation with you. I want to see what action this person is planning to take this week, please. What actions is this person planning to take? This 2 of Swords in the reverse, the 4 of Swords in the reverse, the Lovers in the upright, the 6 of Pentacles in the reverse. Damn, did you call in a mirror? Okay, so the person is waking up to, like, I got to do it. I got to do it now. There's something about, like, expediting it. Like, okay, I've been hesitant for too long. I've been hiding my feelings for too long. I need to do it now. Let's go back to that Drew Hill song that came out, right? I know that I need to make you mine before another man steals your heart. Male or female, it doesn't matter. Did it come out in 1999? When did the Drew Hill song come out? Because I'm pretty sure that was a banger like my junior, senior year. I graduated in 2000. So I feel like it came out around that time frame. So I don't know, 1998, 1999, 2000 could be a significant time frame for you, Pisces. But I'm just looking at the comments for those of you guys who are catching this afterwards. But anyways, so this person, um, hold on, there's a power dynamic here that they're trying to overcome. Are they intimidated by you? Is that what it is? Tell me why this power dynamic is here. The Lovers card came out in the upright. So this person is the Queen. They're intimidated by you, Pisces. What did you do? Are you over here looking too fine? Are you over here being too evolved? Or you're over here being too self-aware? Like, and TOO ain't, there's no too evolved. There's never too self-aware. I mean, unless you're keeping yourself stuck. That, I guess that might be if it gets to a point of analysis paralysis. I don't digress. But what's happening is that this person is like intimidated by you. Your beauty. Beauty comes up twice. Your essence. I feel like you don't see how bright you are. I feel like you don't understand how truly 1999. There's something about 1999. And Prince now. There's something about bringing it back to the old school with this person. Or this person could be very old-fashioned, old school. But there's something about past life energy here, or longevity here, a long time coming. Or, you know, reconnecting with somebody that you knew back in the day. That was like almost 27 years ago. 27, 7, 8, 9. Sagittarius energy with the 9th house there. Virgo energy with the Hermit. What I'm seeing here is that there is an intimidation factor. You don't realize how brightly you shine. And it's almost blinded by the light, like with this guy or this girl, whomever this person is. But they know that they have only but a small amount of time in order for them to get the gumption. And they're getting the gumption. They know that you're the right choice. What is the biggest thing that's blocking this person? I don't want intimidation from Pisces light to be the biggest thing, because if that's the biggest thing, then it's like, who are we dealing with here? Are we dealing with a man? Or are we dealing with a boy? Are we dealing with a woman, or are we dealing with a little girl? Like, we want to be dealing with full ass, grown ass people, right? So what's the biggest thing that is blocking this person from coming towards the Pisces, please, Spirit? The 3 of Wands. I'm actually laughing because it's funny, not because I'm uncomfortable. Because literally one of the words on the 3 of Wands is confidence. But for some of you guys, it's distance. They cannot get over the distance, a long distance connection, right? For other you guys, it's the confidence. Oh my God. Lack of foresight, looking ahead. This person needs to learn how to get out of their own way. Is this person projected to get out of their own way in the next 7 days? Is this person projected to get out of their own way in the next 7 days? Please, Spirit. They're still confused. It says no. The 7 of Cups. Somebody said distance for me. What? You're dealing with a person that hasn't figured themselves out right now. They figured that you're the one that they would love to be with, that they would love to be around. But for some of them, the disconnect is hard. For others of them, it's the confidence. For both of them, it's the confidence. Because honestly, like in 2026, if there was ever a time to like have a long distance relationship, like initially work out, it would be now. Literally, with between everybody like quitting their jobs and quitting family members and moving around, like literally, like it ain't nothing but a chicken wing to pack up and go somewhere else. But then it's also about really good communication. And oh, by the way, they have these things now where you can like push a button on a bracelet and then it sends like a little bzz to the other person, like around the world, so you know when they're thinking about you. We got Skype, we got FaceTime, we've got Team, we got Zoom, we got phones. Like I personally don't understand it, but I get it. Because I did once tell a guy, I said I couldn't understand why he lived where he lived, because I knew that it would be hard for me and him personally to be in a long distance relationship. But then that should be telling, right? Like if you already know that you and another person aren't going to work out with a long distance relationship, then maybe you shouldn't be investing in that. This is different than that. This is like somebody who knows that you and them could really work, but the distance is getting in the way. Somebody said, show me. The distance is getting in the way. So let me get you some advice. This was confirmation for so many of you guys. You need that bracelet. It's on Amazon. I don't know how well it works. I mean, it's been reviewed so many times or whatever. The star card underneath here. I do feel like it's going to get figured out. I just don't feel like it's going to get figured out in the next 7 days. And I very specifically asked that question and it said no. And it came out with the Seven of Cups as the response. The Seven of Cups is confusion. A person that's like, 1 minute they're like, yeah. And the next minute they're like, but then they second guess themselves, indecisive. I said Libra earlier, so you could be, they could have a pretty heavy Libra placement, maybe a Libra moon that's unhealed. Advice for the Pisces, please, Spirit. Advice for the Pisces. Hold on. There's a card in here that doesn't belong in here. Bear with me, guys, because what is this card that's in here? Karma. Dag nabbit. So, okay, so for the Karma card to be stuck in here, I need to figure out what it is it's trying to be cleared on your end, Pisces. What is the karma that's trying to be cleared on Pisces' end that could be blocking this person's clarity? The Queen of Swords in the upright? You know what the Queen of Swords knows? She knows what she knows, and she doesn't sugarcoat nothing. She doesn't give a gosh darn how you feel about it, because she knows what she knows. So are you second guessing yourself sometimes too? You are. We already came up with that. So if you want, what did I say? It just goes right back to what I said. This is your advice. You're welcome, Pisces. I'm about to give it to you. What did I say? I said at the very beginning, or towards the middle, I said, if you're a confused type of person who's indecisive, you attract in a confused person that's indecisive. If you are always like if your self-esteem is kind of lacking, you're going to attract in a person whose self-esteem is kind of lacking, right? So if this is like the karma that you're trying to cleanse and clear, you need to get very open and honest with yourself. And give yourself constructive criticism. Where are you lying to yourself? Where are you telling yourself a story? Where are you telling yourself an old narrative that no longer aligns with this new love that you're trying to call in? If I were to tell you the only thing that is standing between you and this person finally confessing or finally making that move, is you being open and honest with yourself about what it is that you have learned and you know, and that knowledge, then what would you do to cleanse and clear that? What would you do to try to provide yourself some clarity about what you want in life, about your boundaries, about your own personal truth? What would you start doing right now? Would you start journaling a little bit more? Would you start taking a really cold, hard look at what aligns with you and what doesn't align with you? what old narratives, of what old stories you've been telling yourself. What would you do? What would you do? Because if the ball is in your court energetically, then you got to try to do something. I communicate with clarity and wisdom is the mantra on this card for the Queen of Swords. Be clear with yourself. Be open and honest with yourself. Be clear with your messaging when you're talking to other people. Have that stand in authenticity and integrity. Know that you are the authority in your life, nobody else. Know that you are the one that is meant to take leadership over your own life, nobody else. You can't blame anybody else, and you can't ask anybody else to come and save you. You're the one that's going to have to do this. All right. And this is also heart chakra energy. Let me see what else I can get for you. Okay, 3 more things. Gemini energy, all right? So on this Queen of Swords card. So do you have 2 different people inside of you that show up depending on the situation that you're in? How do you get those people in sync? How do you get those personalities in sync? Do you often identify as being like a chameleon? I can talk to anybody, but are you able to talk to anybody because you're changing who you are? And then again with the Gemini, Prince says, he's a Gemini. He said, I've got 2 personalities and neither of them are friends. So how do you sync that up? How do you become more in sync with your innocent part of yourself and then your future self? How do you become more in sync with that? All right, the Libra, stop biting your tongue. No more biting your tongue. No more biting your tongue until you get to the point of you exploding. You don't have to shrink yourself in order to keep the peace. Stand firm in your knowing, all right? And then the Aquarius energy. Sometimes you're going to have to separate yourself from the people that are no longer giving to you. Aquarius does that. Aquarius just goes ghost. You're going to have to ghost the people and the situations in your life that just don't feed your soul anymore, including the shadow part of yourself that just doesn't resonate anymore. And for some of you guys, you're going to really have to dive into this Aquarius energy, and that is being the ultra innovator. Meaning being willing to do things completely different than you've ever done them before and think outside of the box of how you can heal your authenticity and your truth. If you've never been to therapy before, maybe you go to therapy. If you've never exercised before, maybe you exercise. If you've never tried to heal your gut before, maybe you heal your gut. If you've never given yourself permission to relax and rest, maybe you start doing that on purpose with intention. All right, that's for Pisces. I hope that it helped. Love you guys. Thank you so very much for joining me. I do appreciate your time. Happy birthday to Frankie if you're watching this still. I love you guys so very much. Thank you. Don't forget to like and subscribe on your way out. I do appreciate all the comments down below. We're going to continue to do this while the kids are in school. So on Tuesdays until the end of May, I will be doing these lives as much as I possibly can. So if you really like this, that's why you really got to make sure that you got those notifications on. If you want to work with me in any capacity, if you want to follow me on Instagram, and if you want to join the channel membership, all of that information is down below. Until next time, I love you guys so very much. Thank you. Bye. Thank you, Tam Tam. Bye, everyone.